It
feel
probably would.
like a warlord, hobgoblin warlord might be interested in that sort of gift.
Yeah, I think
Value it
someone
quite a
like
bit.
with Cithril being in more of an urban setting, even if it would be of interest to her, I think there's a little more of a challenge for her to like set
Yeah,
up the keeping of it. So, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe the warlord would like a baby wyvern.
And Ophelia's like pretty digging it.
Can you make your token circular, Alwyn? Are you there?
I think he said he was stepping away for a quick minute.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess I could do it while I'm waiting for him.
Make it pretty low.
I always make it pretty.
Only the prettiest.
Actually, I totally forgot last week. I was thinking of redoing mine over the week, and then I didn't.
I need to see.
Rhea is pretty cool. I don't know who made
I like
it
the art a lot.
or where you got it. Yeah, but that's pretty
yeah.
cool.
I can give you the link for the artist, but the token I meant.
Yeah.
Like I was just experimenting with using one with no border, but I kind of think I would prefer a border, so I'm going to redo it at some point.
What's the name of the site for the token maker? Is it what tokens?
Tokenmaker.com.
Is it really just token maker?
If you just Google token maker, it'll be.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a bunch.
Yeah, it's not tokenmaker.com, but if you Google token maker,
Token
it's always
stamp?
the first result. Yeah, that's
So
the
there
one.
it is. There.
I always forget. I always forget what it's actually called.
Oh, that's cool.
Here is the. In case you're curious, this is the artist who did Riala's art. And obviously, I don't own it or claim any credit for it. It's just pretty.
It is pretty. Excuse me.
I always try to, like, even if I find the image in a weird way, if I ever use art, I always try to reverse image search it and find the artist so that I can, like, give them credit and stuff.
Man, you got some cool stuff.
Does Alwyn only have 18 hit points? That seems like it's wrong.
We're still awfully low level.
No, he has 44. Why does his token say 18? Oh. Anyway. It looks like it's right.
Yay!
Alright. Is Alwyn back yet?
Yep, I just got back, yes.
Alright, I made you a circular token.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Alright. Holy Trinity. Rhea, you'd be up for scribe this week. That's okay.
Thursday, Monday, Tuesday. What's up? No. Yeah. We keep it seems like every few months Lou and I try to space my journals out, and then every few months they're all at once again.
Yeah. Whenever a bunch of people join, it for some reason always puts you like together on 1 week. It's weird. Yeah, alright, so Rhea is scribe, and Elric, of course, is the last scribe. He is not here. Does anyone want to volunteer to read his journal?
Did he post one?
Did he not post one? I don't know, let me see. Hadn't checked. Oh, he didn't post one. Oh, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. Didn't do the homework. Alright.
Disadvantage on his rolls.
Yeah.
I think it was a really rough journal entry because I think all we did was fight a wyvern.
That's true. Well, that should make it.
No, that was.
No, that was the one before, wasn't it?
No, that was the weekend the week before, wasn't it?
Was it?
Because
I watched the wrong episode.
I missed the wyvern fight, but I was here last week.
All right.
We Ophelia got stone shaped last week. We're like down in the depths.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
there
right.
was digging and
That's not-
fighting druids and
And
Oh
boulays.
yeah.
you
That's
made the little
right.
talking message for the druids to see if we can get them to help us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
All right. Well, I will send him a note. Hopefully, he has some notes and just needs to post them. But let me see. I guess I could give a little recap from my notes. All right. So, party heads underground to excavate the tunnel. During the excavation, I think there was some arguing about something. But
Oh my goodness.
there was a boule attack as well. This time, the boules had some strange-looking druids with them, who did not seem to be friendly, attacking the group. The group retaliated, trying to... well, they fought them at first, but then they tried to make peace. However, hostilities continued, and the druids retreated along with their boule. The group continued into the old tunnels that were obviously dwarven made to a strange door which had a bunch of rune traps on it, much like the runes encountered in the cave. It was Elric who approached first, and he was charmed or put into some kind of thrall by a rune, at which point Ophelia approached and was turned to stone by a different rune. The group retreated to get help from their allies, who luckily were able to provide a cure for the stone, which was given to Ophelia, and she was brought back. The party then retreated to the caves, and I think that's where we left off. I had us just getting back into the Hobgoblin area. So it
Sounds
is
about
the
right.
15th of fall at 5 p.m. What do you all want to do? Oh, someone popped out.
Oh,
Who did we
He's
lose?
leaving.
Dylan.
well, yeah.
It's like screw
What
this.
are
I'm
y'all
out of here.
thinking?
Well, if we
Is
wish
there-
to continue with our pledge to assist Orkart, the 3 jobs he gave us, the wyvern is vanquished. The tunnels below seem to be beyond our capacity at this moment, so the third would be, and the other hole that he mentioned in the south of his cave, if we are planning to continue doing odd jobs for Orkart. You also, I
The
think,
south
mentioned
hole.
returning to Char to check in with allies there.
I propose we go to the South Hole.
To the south hole. The shadowy antechamber.
Yes.
Right? Is that
Just
something
like
you're?
my ex.
Is that something the group is doing right now? You want to go over there?
What time of day is it?
It is 5 p.m.
I'm
19th
still pretty good. Ophelia says she feels good.
or 15th of fall.
That's about where Clank is.
I have most of my magic energy, but I would not be able to provide the temporary healing aura if we were to encounter anything.
Did I like bash my head into the door or something? Why is my health only at 19?
we were trying to figure that out before.
I don't know why my health is so low.
Did
Did a
you
trap
get
hit
hit
you
by
or
the
something?
boulets?
Maybe
No,
a
I
boule?
came in after the boulets because I was at my softball game last week.
Uh,
Was it from the week before? Did you just not heal up from the wyvern fight?
that could
Oh,
be.
I bet that's exactly what it was. Did you guys long rest at any
Yeah.
point?
Yes.
Yeah, after the
Okay.
wyvern fight.
I'll just bop that back up. Okay, we're good.
Although I'm concerned that one of our people hasn't come back yet. Okay.
He lost internet connection.
Lost
He's
internet
trying to
connection.
fix it.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, and there he is.
Sorry about that. I don't know what just happened.
No worries. Alright, so the group is saying they wish to go to the southern antechamber that was dug out.
I hope to come back here. But go ahead, Eldwin.
Wouldn't it be wise to follow the Boule trail, perhaps?
I forgot of that option. There did seem to be rumblings and more things below. I wonder how extensive their community is, although I don't believe that we would want to face multiples.
Maybe not face them, but befriend them. I bet they have knowledge of this area. But how
They
do we
didn't
make
seem
peace
very
with them?
friendly, Elric says.
Well, Elric, yes.
The
We
fact
might
that-
be at fault there.
The fact that the final Boule we encountered was a pet, a trained companion or mount or service animal of those druid figures indicates that they may be there may be more possibility of reasoning with them or coexisting with them more peacefully than we
oxymoron.
originally knew.
Seeing eye boule.
But of
Oh,
course,
for
we
real.
did not. Of course, I don't think that our initial introduction to those druid masters was perhaps the most positive. They may not be inclined to welcome us.
Is
Rhea,
Ophelia-
is there some...
Well, Ophelia, or not Ophelia, Rhea, you're a druid type, Elric says. Do you know much about why these druids would be attacking us?
Perhaps they consider this their territory, or they were alarmed by the noise, the holes, the tracks, the battles, the explosions that we've brought here.
It's more
and
natural instinct.
yeah, they may even have already been on edge with the hobgoblins in the area, probably also making noise.
Elric, would you not shoot a trespasser?
Says I would, and I probably wouldn't become friends with them if they later tried to talk to me.
I mean, on the one hand, we did ask them to cease attacking and promised that we would as well, and we mostly honored, but for one action by Elric.
Says I feel attacked.
Yeah.
As Ophelia's holding her wyvern egg, she goes, "Maybe they can teach us about making pets. I would like to explore this option."
Do we have a form of restitution? Is there a way we could repay them for the damage we've done, Rhea?
Oh, that is a very good question. I do not know their culture or their, what types of things they might be wanting in their, if they live below, like what things might be of great value to them for trade.
Is it not worth at least a conversation?
Well,
I'm open. I'm actually quite interested in exploration or conversation. But I do worry about us going too deep and becoming overwhelmed. And should we meet an unwelcome reception?
yeah, it seems like we'd be going into their territory. Though I know, well, I'm pretty sure Boulets can dig through stone given time. So far, they haven't come up into the caves to attack us or the hobgoblins. I worry that we might be kicking the hornet's nest if we go down into their territory.
That's Elric that's saying that?
Yep.
Elric, you are wise today, for some reason.
Today.
The words you speak. But an apology. At the very least, maybe we offer an apology. We left them a message before that they took.
Alright, so is that what the group wants to do? Try to head down into the caves?
Sure. I would be curious to learn more, but I do not know. Yeah.
We'll never know until we ask.
Elric just sighs.
Oh, pucker up, noble.
Alright, so you're heading back down into the dirt cave. We don't really need tokens for this unless you encounter something. So are you just gonna go down? Well, you're going down the hole that's kind of near the stairwell, right?
Sure. Does it require climbing?
What?
Are some of the holes more of a slope and less of a drop?
Well, most of the holes are just dead end.
Straight, straight
My
line.
friends,
Oh,
I would want to go in the hole that we dropped the message in.
okay. We
But
do have to traverse all the runes to reach that point.
Most of them are
yeah,
turned off right now.
Oh, that's right. It hasn't been that long since we came through.
Yeah, it
Okay.
hasn't been a day yet. Elric says, oh, good thing to keep in mind. We have to be cautious if we stay down there too long, because then we'll have to come back up through the runes.
ah,
Alright, so
good point.
So the group is traveling through the cave. Let's see if you encounter anything. It doesn't look like it. So you travel through the cave, going around the holes, past the spent ruins, and getting back to the kind of sideways hole that the Boule escaped down. You would see it slopes a bunch, and it looks like there is a bit of a climb. It goes pretty deep, considering you're already underground.
Perhaps we should leave rope or something that would make our egress a bit quicker or easier should we need to return more swiftly.
Plank pulls out a couple of pitons and a bunch of rope.
Perhaps do we have a grappling hook instead? The pitons
Ah.
may attract things more quickly and in a more agitated state than we expected. The hammering.
Yes, and I'll pull out a grappling hook instead.
So maybe we can find some boulders or something that we can kind of secure that around so the rope leads down and assists with descending and ascending. Does that make our checks a little easier, Lou?
Yeah, pitons and rope will definitely make things easier.
Well, instead of hammering in the pitons, we were saying maybe we would use a grappling hook instead and secure it above the hole and just drop the rope down.
Yeah, you could do that. That would work as well.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, do we have someone just join?
Hey, what's up?
Hello, everyone. Mind if I join in?
Oh.
Sure, if you're feeling
Not
up
at
for
all,
it.
sir.
All right. Sorry about the session journal. I completely forgot about it. I had some other things on my mind.
No worries.
Can we have our talk after the session?
Yeah, or we could wait till next time. Whatever works.
Okay. All right.
Because I don't know how late I can stay afterwards. All right.
I think the main gist of it's been talked about. I think it's more so a recap, so everyone's on the same page.
The journal?
No,
Our
with
talk.
that's
Okay.
yeah. So it's not going to take more than 5 minutes.
Okay. You'll have to give me a moment, as I did not expect you guys to come down here. Like at all.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is a little bit metagaming, but if you guys come up with things that I've never done in any of the other groups, of course I'm gonna be like, yeah, that could be interesting.
So the key is to get Mary to say that line every game.
Dude, I'm a fan of the playing Let's Mess with Miri game.
Let's do things Mary hasn't done.
What did you guys do already?
We are going to go back down to the Ankheg holes and descend to maybe see if we can meet those druids again and attempt to resolve and befriend, like resolve the first encounter and show goodwill and befriend them. This is not a well thought out or thoroughly planned idea. It's more of a hope and a curiosity. But if we could in some way give them something that they perhaps need or value, then it could be the beginning of a partnership or something.
Jeez.
Rhea did say, though, her concern, of course, is that we get down there and we end up facing a whole bunch of boulets and ankegs and mages and get surrounded.
Yeah.
But we have no idea, obviously. It was just it was really just suggested, like, and we're like, yeah, let's try it.
No. There's some people who won Nobel Prizes by doing that.
In some of the cases of modern heroes, I think that they might have been in less dire peril than the average D&D adventurer.
Alright. So you are climbing down. I'm not going to make you do any rolls because it's not enough climbing to really throw you off, especially if you're using a rope and grappling hook. But...
Is Clank's gadgets still... Wait, was it one of the speaking rocks, or did you write a letter?
It was a speaking rock, and it was not there when we came back.
Oh, okay. I forgot that detail.
No, it seems like it is gone. So yeah, this passage leads down with a bunch of kind of twists and turns until you are in a cave somewhere a bit deeper underground. You would see that the ground here is made of kind of a combination of stone and dirt. It doesn't look like anything's growing down here, and you would hear cave noises kind of echoing in the hallways ahead of you.
I would bring out my will-o'-the-wisps, my dancing lights, and keep re-upping those to just float a little bit ahead of us.
Those are concentration, right?
It only lasts a minute. You let me swap out light because I thought the dancing light had a more fey vibe, but I didn't realize at the time it only lasts a minute. So I don't know. I guess that would be concentration, but yeah, she's just like re-upping them kind of continuously until we encounter something and she needs to concentrate on something else.
Friends, I would suggest we not try to surprise anything down here. Make sure everybody knows we are here. And I'll record into a rock saying, we mean no harm. We are here for peace. And just have that going on repeat as we go.
In what language?
In Plank. In Common.
In Plank.
Rhea, would you want to say a message? You might be better at this. You are Jewish after all.
What light source do you have?
The light rock that or Duel gave me.
Oh, okay, the continual light stone.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have that out, lighting up the area ahead.
To your question, if you wanted me to record the message in Druidic as well, I would do that.
I think that would probably work a lot better.
So we have Common and Druidic, all just alternating back and forth?
I would say just Druidic.
Rhea would have told you that the commands that they were giving the Boulets during that brief encounter were in Druidic.
But does that mean they're all druids down here?
No.
Oh. So
yeah,
Plank,
I mean, I don't think
we
it
do
wouldn't
Common
hurt.
and Druidic just to make sure
Cool.
our message is understood. So you
we
do
could
say
do-
Common and then Rhea follows up in Druidic, and we have just both of those cycle?
Sounds good.
That'd be the best.
Might as well,
approach.
as long as there isn't like a word limit or something, we might as well.
Alright, so the caves unfold ahead of you. As I said, you definitely hear something or things moving around in the echoing tunnels, but you don't yet see anything. Oh, what light source do you have with the double light bulb? Was that Clank?
Oh,
Light Rock?
my bad. That is, yeah, that is the light rock. I didn't
Okay.
realize I had the double light.
I didn't know you could put the light on twice.
I
That one
can
is
never seem
bugged.
to do
Yeah, I wouldn't use that one.
anything.
I would say use the lantern one. Pretty much any
Cool.
light's fine. You don't have to use your thing.
Oh,
That one, I mean.
there's a torch here.
Did y'all take a rest in the past 30 minutes?
I
No.
don't know if the group rested since the doorway.
I don't think so.
No, you've just kind of been moving about.
Would you have suggested that? Would the party have wanted to have tea while we discussed our next moves? Or should we just keep going?
Should we take a short rest, Elric? Do you need to recover?
He
I mean, would
he
Elric
look
have
wounded
asked
to you.
for that before we descended, I think.
That's where I was going. Thank you.
It's no big deal.
He is a bit banged up, but yeah.
He wishes to lead the way.
Ophelia's gonna lead the way.
Clank will stand next to Ophelia.
Let's see, passive perception. Does
That's
anyone,
Ophelia.
or what's Ophelia's passive perception?
I think it's 16 or 17. Let me double check. 17.
Alright, so as you're moving, you see something odd. The first bit of growth down here, it looks like a small bit of moss on a rock over here.
She runs over excitedly to look at it.
So
Intrigued.
this moss does not look like normal moss. In fact, it is moving, kind of almost like pulsing.
Would I
don't
believe it
think-
to be natural?
Do you come over and look at it?
Sure.
Give me a nature check.
I pray that Palor be able to guide Rhea.
Palor guide Rhea's.
Yeah, we know that Rhea is
Look
not
at moss.
really all that good at nature,
Alright.
despite being a
D4,
druid.
16. Are you trained?
Yes.
So, this is something known as screamer moss. Many druid groves use it as a warning system. If you try to move past it, it will most likely make a bunch of noise.
How interesting. These druids are using techniques that I am familiar with myself. She would explain.
Do we let it scream then, Rhea?
Do I, with the 16, know anything about whether it can be silenced with water or with freeze, or I don't know.
I mean, it's very susceptible to cold. If you freeze it, it'll just die.
But it'll die. Okay, so we don't. That would be damaging their property, their pets. We know not how they see this.
And their warning system, we don't want to destroy their warning system in case there's another threat that they actually need it for.
Lou, you mentioned that this is often used in druid groves. Do I believe that this area has been imbued with druidic magic in the way of an actual druid grove?
It's very possible. I mean, you don't know much about these, these seem like some kind of strange underground druids.
Mm-hmm.
You can give me another nature check, I guess? Maybe you'll know something about them.
Palor guide.
Paler guide, her thoughts.
for the better.
I appreciate that's
same
how
thing.
you call it out.
So yeah, you don't know too much about this type of culture. You know they exist, and you probably heard of them. The
Mhm.
closest thing you know would probably be mountainous druids. But while they do inhabit caves, they don't generally go this deep for their groves. You know that different groves have different defenses and abilities depending on their biome. So,
Mm.
being deep underground, you would expect things like sinkholes and maybe collapsing tunnels.
I would share that this land and its natural beauties and peculiarities are not my area of expertise. And she might launch into, I don't know, some stories about like, there are like, what's the equivalent of like a dryad, but like that like lives in stone? I forgot. She'll be like, talk about Fae that would know, but she doesn't know.
Stonad.
Can I make a proposition, friends?
What do you have, Clank?
Maybe we sit down for a snack and wait for an hour, kind of try to rest up and see if anybody joins us. But I can make a few extra cups of tea should anything join us.
It's not a bad idea.
Alright, you want to wait here an hour and see what happens? Past an hour here.
Ulrich, what do you think?
I think I'm half out of it at the moment. I'm just here.
He looks pretty wounded, Clank. I don't think he can talk too well right now. Maybe we do rest.
All right, let's step a few feet back from their moss.
Okay.
Ophelia goes over and does a medicine check. Just trying to see if there's anything she can help out without actually using magic.
Medicine check.
Rhea, is
for
there-
Elric.
I don't know. Yeah, just checking him out, making sure he's hanging
Oh.
in there.
You can whisper her your HP then.
All right.
Your
Did you
current
start to
and
ask me
total.
something, Clank?
Is there anything we could do to be inviting, non-threatening, kind of get a message across?
Well, again, I
Yeah.
do not know these particular druids or what they value or how their culture is. If we were among the Fae, then this, and she'll pull a jar out of her bag and she'll hand it to you, and it's honey.
Huh.
Honey tastes
Maybe
good.
we could put that on toast. Eldwin, Alwyn, do you have any ideas?
I wonder if I can clear these rocks over here.
I mean, you probably could. It would just take a while. It's just a big, looks like a partial cave-in.
Are you going to make them decorative, like build a little cairn with them, or are you just moving rocks around?
That would be pretty funny. It's like making a little,
Give them a
Make a
little art installation.
make a little heart-shaped rock formation for them.
Performance
Preferably.
check.
In all seriousness, I'll just Eldon would just like to just carefully try his best to clear the cave in here.
All right.
Ophelia wants to help.
That will deny you the rest, by the way, because that would be physical exertion.
That's
But
okay.
just
I
you
don't.
guys.
I don't have any dice on me, so
Oh, all right.
Do I need to?
Oh,
I can.
Ophelia says never mind.
I can come help out.
Jane boot up, Elric.
Elric, you sit down. My grandma taught me how to make this tea. It'll help you recover quicker.
Oh, a herbal tea.
Very
Well,
much so.
Oh,
If we are going
Rhea-
to remain, sorry,
I was just gonna say, Rhea, what are you saying?
if we are going to remain here for an hour and have some tea, I will take the rest, as I will feel a bit more comfortable if I'm able to recharge my fireflies.
All right. So you begin resting, moving
Before
rocks.
we take our short rest, I do want to walk around and touch everyone and let the power of Paler's healing rush over them. I will link it. Balm of Peace.
Okay.
Oh,
so
nice.
You spend your Balm of Peace.
So I guess the first person is going to be Elduin.
Is this a channel
No.
divinity? Oh, okay, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yes. First person is, and it comes back on a short rest. So, yeah, I am going to. First one's going to be Elric. So what?
You
2d6
do still have
plus
to
4?
spend it because you might be attacked while trying to short rest.
That's fine. Yeah.
You could do it in like
That's
45
accept.
minutes or so when we're much closer to benefiting from the rest.
Can I do that, Lou?
Oh, I apologize. I'm sorry. You've let me do that with like wild shapes and stuff, so I was assuming maybe I'm wrong. Because it wouldn't be strenuous for her to walk around and touch everyone, would it?
House rules.
Well, I know spellcasting is considered strenuous. This is technically an ability. Let me double check strenuous activity. Fighting or similar adventuring activities. So
Real descriptive.
Yeah, it's not too descriptive. I think similar might be. Let me just see class abilities. Sorry, everyone.
No, it's fine. I apologize if I was making an assumption. I just, in my head, was thinking it's more like clutching a holy symbol and closing your eyes and uttering a prayer.
Yeah.
Right. That's. I mean, that's what I would
But
like to do.
you're still
personally,
channeling.
but
You're channeling magical abilities, so I can
In the-
see that
50,
there
this
might
50.
be an argument either way.
Isn't this
Yeah,
more like
right.
rubbing like a balm on somebody? Like you're kind of like rubbing it in, or
I'll
is it-
say
Should people-
I'll say that those probably would be strenuous, so you'd want to do them at the beginning.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Elric, you can get 11 HP. Who else needs some?
Oh,
I'm gonna
nice.
take some. I'm gonna take for me. I'll take 11 as well. Anybody else?
I am well,
No,
thank
thank
you.
Elduin could use a little help.
Okay. Elduin. Ooh, sorry. You only get 7, bud.
Oh
I
no!
think Rhea said.
No, I am well, thank you. I was not
Oh.
touched in the previous encounter. And I didn't walk up to strange rooms.
Alwyn and Clank. Okay then. Ophelia
I'm
glances
good.
over.
Plank is good.
Elric looks at it.
Also, if
and says,
Just in case
everyone,
Alwyn needs 10, there's 10. That's it.
everyone would still have the temp HP from my last channel
Mhm.
divinity. That only
Oh,
resets
I'm
on a long
enjoying
rest.
that.
So, yeah.
I don't know if
Alright.
I have any anymore.
So you do
No, I
your
don't.
healing. Yep.
You should have, because we still had rounds at the end of the last battle, and I passed it out to everyone. If I remember correctly, everyone got the max
everybody got
except
max.
Elric. Elric got
Yeah.
like one less. Yeah.
What's your max, Rhea? I remember
think it's
that.
9.
That's what I got mine set at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Let me set your bar 3 to temp HP, Clank. It looks like it's not. Take.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
that's fine.
usually just
That's
type
weird.
it in.
Yeah, no worries.
And I don't know if anyone else finds this helpful, but if you put 0 in as your max on that bar, then when you double click on the token and you have the option to put a max in, then it'll appear for you above your character just like your normal HP, so you don't forget to use it.
I'm gonna take your torchlight off you for a second because I want to set this to be your default
Great.
token.
Oh, that's fucking sweet. Thank you, Rhea.
The things you learn.
I like
Okay,
that a
nice.
lot.
What did you say?
I
If you
told
double-
I told them that how I have the if you put a 0 in as your max, if you put a max in on that red bar, then it appears for us along with our green bar. Like I can see it above my token while
Oh, as your
so I don't
max.
forget. No, for the temp HP, if you double click on a token and you open up the little menu where you can put like your current total and your max on each of the green, blue, and red. If there's no max, then that bar on the top of your token doesn't appear. So I put a 0 in as my max on the red bar, and now both the green bar and the red bar are visible to me, and I don't forget to use my temp HP during a battle. Yeah.
Yeah, I just did it. Yeah.
We'll link a picture, Lou, so you can see what we're talking about, just in case you don't know in the
No,
Discord chat.
I know. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. All right.
I think all the bars are visible to Lou, and that's why he doesn't notice the difference.
Yeah. No. Well, they're not, but I just click on your token and I see what your 3 bubbles are set to.
Gotcha.
But anyway, so you're attempting to rest here, and let's see how that goes. Ruh-roh. All right, about 45 minutes into the rest, you start to feel a rumbling.
Oh no.
What do you want to do? There's
Is
a tremor underneath you.
Oh, it is below us. Okay. And we are in dirt, you said, not stone?
Dirt, like dirt and stone, kind of both.
Mm.
I'll
Rhea, if it
step
is
up
a
and try to
boule,
investigate.
Rhea, if it's a boule, can you yell at it in Druidic to please find their master for peace in case something like that, and see if maybe that might work?
I could certainly
Uh,
try, but I know not what they may understand. They may only know Druidic commands because of extensive training and not necessarily know the language itself.
Give me initiative.
You could try
rolls.
both.
Oh gosh. I will try. Perhaps we should move to the edges of the cavern.
I think it might be too late, huh?
At this point, yeah, it would be initiative.
Okay. Where was I? Was I here?
I really wanted to try to get off an emboldening bond first, too, but damn it.
I will let my lights drop.
Oof.
All right, so your lights will vanish.
I will begin speaking like out to the cavern, not like screaming or anything obnoxious, but kind of like doing a stage voice so it kind of carries a little bit, and just say in Druidic, like, if you can hear us, if you're out there, we wish to speak. We do not wish for any bloodshed. All right, just kind of repeating things like that out towards the cavern.
So, Clank, you are the first to go as the ground begins to crack all around you.
I will take
Alan.
the dodge action.
All right.
Tell my friends maybe we should spread out, and then I will yell down the hall. We mean no harm. We are sorry for before.
All right. So
What is this?
I don't know.
That's Ray.
Can you make her into a token?
How do you do that?
So here, I'll give you the...
Can't even see it. One step forward real quick.
So this is, I think someone was asking about this before anyway.
Oh.
This is the site to make tokens. Well, the one that I use anyway.
Token stir.
Yeah, so if you just put the picture in the thing and then download it, you can then set that to her picture. But there is suddenly an explosion of dirt as a Ankeg comes bursting through, chittering angrily at all of you. And then it goes spitting a bunch of acid on you three.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Using its... Jeez, that lagged me like I was playing Cyberpunk. Yeah, so there is a bunch of acid sprayed. I need deck saves from the 3 there.
Okay.
DC 13.
Oh, so I made it.
Oh my gosh!
And for your owl as well.
Okay. Even if he's flying?
Yeah, it's not very high in here, so he would be caught in the line of acid.
Oh, he died.
So yeah, you guys kind of jump to the side, and as he's trying to fly to the side, he's just covered in acid.
Oh wait,
and,
he had
like,
He would have had 9 temp HP. I don't know
Yeah.
what the damage was. Oh, 7.
Alright.
Yeah, so he's alive.
Oh, perfect.
He is at 2 temp then. So that is it for the Ankeg. Elric.
Oh, we
I can't
take
tell you
3
how
damage
many
though,
times
right?
Twilight
Yeah, if
Sanctuary
you made
saved
the
my
save, you take
familiar.
3 damage.
Familiar, right?
Okay, I'll let me take three damage here. For some reason it's not letting me there it goes. All right. -3. And then you said the owl has 2 -2. There we go. Alright.
Yeah, the ceiling down here is only about 10 feet at the highest, at least in this area.
Did we know if the Ankegs were like part of their thing, or was it just the Boulets?
You're not sure. They weren't very talkative about what were their pets.
Oh, true. How smart Ankegs?
How smart Eggheads.
Yeah, how smart are Ankegs? Can I figure that out?
If you want, you can make a nature check.
As a bonus action?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. Let's see here. Nature. Oh. About as smart as Elric. Yeah.
Well, you're not sure. They
Yeah.
seem like big bugs, so maybe not smart.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a step back and let's see here. I'll take the Oppie.
Alright, give me a sec. I'm gonna refresh because for whatever reason my Roll20 is very angry right now. Chugging along. Hopefully this will fix it. Yeah, that seems to have worked. All right, so if you step away, this thing is going to screech and swipe at you with a pincer bite.
That's fine. I want to see it get through 20.
Oh.
Oh, okay, never mind. It hit 23. All right.
So that would
jinxed
strike
it.
you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it also grabs you, so you are unable to move as you become grappled in that space, taking 5 slashing and 5 acid damage.
Oh, okay. All right. So I take 5 damage. Let me just minus that. Get rid of this. -5.
Yes.
Well then I am going to, I guess,
And you are
attack
grappled.
it. Can I try to like get it to let me go? Can I like attack its hand or whatever? It's.
So you can use your action to attempt an escape using athletics or acrobatics.
Okay. Yeah, I want to do that.
Okay.
Let's see. Acrobatics uses Dex, right?
Yes.
All
DC
right.
is 13 to get out.
13. All right, so I'm using my action to try to get out of it. Oh. All right.
Oof, yep. You struggle but are unable to free yourself.
That's all for me.
All right, Riala.
So, let's try command. This is probably not going to work, but I would say in Druidic, friendly or
Emily.
yeah, friendly came to mind first. I was thinking about calm or sleep, but like I would say friendly, and I'd like as it like surges out reaching for Elric, I guess like I'd kind of like put my hand on its like head-ish if I can, and just like in a calming way. I'm sure I have no idea if this is gonna work.
So the creature looks at you confused as it does not understand your language.
Okay. I was expecting that, but all my
Is
other
that-
stuff they have to be a beast or a humanoid, so I'm like, let me try this one. It just says creature.
Yeah, it says it has to understand your language for it to
I
work.
see now. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I guess she, would have tried.
All right.
So I think that I will step around here and kind of to get out of the way and not. Yeah, I'm not going to do a bonus action. That's my turn.
All right. The demon owl.
And Al's gonna back pain because that's all Al knows how to do.
All right. So it swoops down, pecking at the one that's holding its master.
And then he flies. What's the height of the cave we're in?
10 feet in this area. It looks like it's a little bit more open at the crossroads over here.
Okay, well, we'll just say he's at 10 feet, and I'll move him right here instead.
Okay.
I'll
Alrighty, so Eldon's gonna move up here towards his Ankeg, and he's gonna rage. After that, he's gonna be nice to Elric and take a swing at the Ankeg here.
All right.
Twice.
So you let out your what is it? Your primal undead rage as the spirit comes out of you. Mark yourself as raging and take an attack with advantage.
All right, here we go. Raging. All right, here comes the first swing. 22.
Yeah, distracted by the owl, it does not see you coming, and you just bury your great axe right in its chitin. Well, maybe more like grazing blow, because you only deal 6 points. Though you get its attention, and it turns its head sideways, still holding Elric in its mouth.
All right. Then let's see. Yeah, I'll attack again.
Yeah, 16 will strike a second time. That was way better. Cracking its chitin with that hit as it begins to look wounded. Some bug blood coming out of the wound.
Nice. All right. And now he has the protector on him. And after that, I will end my turn.
Okay.
Oh, hello.
Another one bursts from the ground, and it is going to lag my system again. As it sprays a bunch of acid on you two, I need some deck saves.
Motherfuckers.
I am gonna, let's see.
Yeah.
So let's see if I make it first. Deck save.
Alright, yeah, you both make it, so you both suffer 4 acid damage.
Alright. I'm gonna Hellish Rebuke that one.
Alright, so you scream fire back at it.
Alright.
What does your Hellish Rebuke look like? I don't think you've ever described it.
It just looks like hellfire.
Just coming out of your face at something?
No, it's similar
You
to
point your hand and yell
yeah.
as fire, just alright.
Yeah, exactly. That's where I was going with it. It's at 2nd level.
So you send a bunch of flames right into it, doing 16 as it is baked a little bit in its shell.
Cool.
Go ahead and spend your reaction and 2nd level spell, right?
Yeah. So that's all my spells until we short rest.
All right, Ophelia.
Okay. I first off am going to reposition myself right here. It's only 5 feet. Okay. And then I can cast telekinetic shove. Would that shove him out of its claws if it was failed?
So
If I use it on Elric?
I know if you shove the creature back, I think that would break it. I
If I shove
believe.
Alric back 5 feet.
Yeah, I would probably say you'd have to beat the creature's strength for that one since it's holding him. So you'd probably have to beat a DC 13.
Okay, so what am I rolling on if I wanted to do it then?
What does this use? Does this have a set DC for this, or is it based on
It
your wisdom?
Should be your wisdom.
So
Whatever your spell.
okay, so yeah, I guess make a caster check using wisdom. So D20 plus wisdom and proficiency, like a spell attack.
Okay.
I'll
For
say
wisdom.
the DC is 13. Okay, so that would be enough. You shove Elric back as your, was that bonus action?
Yeah.
Breaking the grapple.
Okay. And then I am going to dong the one south of me.
Alright, so you hit him with a Toll the Dead. Bong. He would fail his save, taking, I believe, a 2d12 at this level. You're level 5, right? Yeah. So 2d12 damage.
So I roll a 2d12.
Yeah.
Aw.
6 points, alright. So it would take 6 damage. Anything else?
And then I am going to move out of his range and take an Oppie.
This guy?
That's the north guy.
Oh,
I'm gonna
the
take an
north one?
Oppie from him.
Where are
Move
you?
all the way down here.
Alright, so hang on. Before you move, he might stop you. So he
Okay, that's
does
fine.
a bite attack. 15, I believe, misses.
Correct.
You throw your shield up blocking as you continue to move.
And I'm gonna stay here, and that's gonna be my turn.
Alright, so your turn ends as there's another explosion of dirt. Whoa, what was that?
Is there a way I can get light on my token?
Do you not have light?
I do not.
There you go.
Sweet, thank you. Oh shit.
So this one comes bursting out of the ground, and it's going to spew acid on Ophelia. Apparently you spewed acid back.
That's what it looked like.
I don't know what's
Flex
going
off
on right
it.
now. Alright, so Ophelia, deck save.
Acid flying everywhere.
I know,
Yup.
I broke it.
Clearly, someone has
alright.
discovered the FX commands.
Yeah. So you would make it taking 3 acid damage, and that would be it for that one. Then another explosion of dirt next to Clank.
Oh shit. Don't do that.
He's doing it.
Why? There's no need. No need. 2 was enough.
I need 3 deck saves there.
All right.
Yeah.
So would this acid breath be something I would see?
Yes.
Okay. So in that case, my ability danger test will go off, and I'll roll my deck save with advantage.
Yeah.
All right.
So Clank is struck for 10. Elduin makes it, taking 5.
All right.
Elric is just like getting covered in acid no matter where he goes.
Oh, do I need to? Do I need to do another one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Dex, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so you make it so you take 5 more acid.
Oh, this is
Clank, did we skip your turn?
No, I got
No,
skipped.
that's right.
Alwyn
after
got skipped in the first
Alwyn
round.
got.
I have not
Yeah,
gone at all yet in this entire encounter.
yeah. Him and Ray need.
Oh, was your...
Go
Did it not do
through.
your initiative for some reason? That's weird.
I'm at 2018 and
Alright,
Ray's
well,
supposed to be at 2017.
That was a few years ago,
yeah,
bud.
so what do you want to do?
Is this for Alwyn?
Yes. I'll let
Okay.
you go at the end here.
Okay, so then Alwyn would... Is he going to have cover with these rocks? I don't know how big these rocks are here. Can
He'll
I
have
make a shot with
light
him?
cover.
Okay, let's target down here then. And I'm going to hit him with Mark of the Hunter.
So that one would also have light cover because of the guy in front of you. Because I believe, I don't think, well, here, let me double check that. Let's see what the, let's ask the ref. Ref, does this work? Oh, actually, well, no, because it does go through his square for that corner. These 3 work, but this corner, I think you're going to go through this one's square regardless. So he's semi in the way.
Okay, so can I just step up then? That shouldn't provoke Oppie because I'm already in range of this one.
I think he already used his reaction.
That one didn't, no.
I lied. My bad. Don't listen to me.
So from up here, yeah, I'll say this is this one will give you a clear. Oh, but you have your buddy in the way though, right?
Were we able to shoot past our friends?
If you, I guess if you get right behind him. So if you take one more step down, you're good. Because you have to be right adjacent to him. All right, so you move up, taking a shot at that guy, and that will give him a clear shot.
Okay.
Pew. 12 will... Nope, that will bounce off of its hide for the first shot, but a 22 will strike.
Okay.
Doing...
And Hunter's Mark.
6 points.
And then the attack.
Did you cast Hunter's Mark?
Yeah, where did it cast at up here? No, it didn't. I'm having problems with roll 22. Yeah, I was trying
heard
to
you
Hunter's
say
Mark.
it.
Yeah,
Oh,
Hunter's Mark
but-
and then bow shot.
Sure, so mark yourself as concentrating as you cast Hunter's Mark, doing 6 and 11 piercing, which will bring this one down.
Oh.
Okay, Ray bite.
Alright, you tell Ray to bite. So Ray lunges at that one. 17 will strike it. It's already burned from Elric. Doing 9, 10, 11, 12, which puts it to wounded. That is it for you and Ray. This one went, so new round. It is Alwyn's turn, or sorry, Clank's turn.
Cool. So, that guy's dead. That's right. This guy in front of me. I will punch him with my thunder gauntlets twice. Hope that something hits.
All right.
See what else we can
also-
attract.
Okay, yeah. So you punch that guy with the boom.
Were you gonna say something?
No. Go ahead. Sorry.
Cool.
Give him
So
the boom.
that was one.
21 will strike as there is a crackling of thunder, hitting this guy for 9 damage. Second punch, 19, 21. Yeah, that punches him again. Are you blessed?
No, I don't know why. I will undo that macro wherever it is.
You might need to just turn off global modifiers for attack. That'll fix that. The way to fix it usually is to turn on and off bless, but for now, if you just turn off modifiers, it'll do it. But 19 hits, doing another 7 damage.
Cool. And I'll turn to Rhea and ask, how do we make peace with these bugs?
All right, Alwyn.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was waiting for Rhea to respond
Oh,
to.
I
'cause
I know
did
not.
as
I
well.
had hoped.
like,
Yeah, I know not. I had hoped that my magic could work on them, but I cannot connect with them. I just I was still hoping we could stick to our plan of not being aggressive if possible, but we are in a poor situation.
Okay, so trying to see here. Why is that? Okay. Because if you... Okay, so I will use my subsequent bonus action since my creature died on the end of my turn.
Yeah.
And I will go ahead and mark this one next to Clank.
You mean using your bonus action this turn?
Yeah, yep. I think I
Gotcha.
have to wait to use it the next turn. If the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn. So this would be the new turn.
Yeah.
To mark a new creature. So
All right.
mark on him,
So
and
the
then
nature energies now surround that one.
okay, bow shot, 15 hit.
Yes. And is the repeating shot an artificer infusion?
Yes.
Okay, got it. What does that do? Oh, that's giving you a +1 bonus. Okay.
Correct. As well as he doesn't need to use ammunition or load it.
Got
So,
it. Alright, so yeah, 15 would... Or wait, hang on. That would actually miss. Because I just realized that you got a bird in the way. Clank, you're in the way. Just barely misses him. Pew. But second shot... 18 will hit, even with Clank in the way, as you kind of readjust and fire around him for that one. I guess I can use that 10 and a hunter's mark, so a d6.
Okay.
16, nice. It is very badly wounded from that attack, but still up.
Okay, second shot, or that was second shot. Ray bite. So Ray's gonna bite again here.
Alright, she lunges at that guy for her turn.
9 is not gonna hit, I doubt.
No, he's gonna knock
She
her
doesn't
back.
make it. Okay.
This one is dead. Elric.
Guess I attack this one since it's wounded.
Alright, so you spin around, attacking.
Going
that guy
to
the north.
Primal Savagery.
I'll say you are in a flank position, so 26 will hit. As you slash viciously with acidic claws, tearing right into its midsection as a bunch of bug guts come out.
Alright. And in my turn.
Alright, Riala.
I believe we should leave this place. Our goals here are not possible now. This is unnecessary.
By what do you...
Alright, so you say that, and what are you gonna do?
So, I guess I will move towards the door. And I guess I'll do bless on. Oh, I don't think we. I'll do Bane on the two remaining ankegs if they're close enough together. Let me check the distance.
I'm gonna say it's 30 feet.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
So-
think you're good.
All right. Let's do Bane on both of them.
Dong. Alright, so you cast Bane. So they have to make a charisma save. They
And it
don't
is-
seem very charismatic.
Yeah, it is only 16. I wonder why it's not showing up in my spells. I'll have to go check them.
First one fails. Second one fails, so they are both banged.
That's my turn. Their abilities are diminished. Let us leave them in their homes that we have invaded.
It sounds like there is something large approaching from the northeast. But that is it for Yala. What about the owl? What's the owl doing?
I guess Bird's just gonna hang out.
Alright, Elduin.
Okay. Hearing Riel's words, yeah, Elduin's just gonna agree to what Riel has said. You're like, I'm sorry, I thought this would bring us to an advantage with the Iron Tide. But you're right, let us leave. And yeah, he's gonna go towards the entryway too with Riella.
Okay.
Yeah, but that will end my turn as well as my rage as
Are
well.
you not attacking?
I will not attack.
Alright, so your rage... well, it'll end if nothing attacks you before your next turn.
Okay, so I still have it up?
Technically, it's still up.
Okay. Yes, and
Or
I
is it
will-
attack or take damage? I forget.
I'll link it.
It might be either.
If your turn
Haven't
ends...
attacked.
Let's see.
or
your
taken
rage lasts-
damage.
ends early if you're knocked unconscious, or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked. Oh, okay. So it'll end this turn if you don't attack, because nothing attacked you last turn.
Yeah. So yep,
Alright,
I
so
will.
that will end.
Yep.
The Ankeg is dead. Ophelia. So you guys didn't actually... I guess you can't retreat yet because you have to climb up.
Yeah, that's why we put the rope in to make it a little easier, but I know it's an upslope, so.
Yeah. So you might
actually,
have to defeat
three
these
of us-
things before you can get away.
All three of us moved to the edge of the map, but had more movement.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to just start climbing? Because they can probably attack you if you are on the rope.
I mean, Rhea is going to, but she is waiting to make sure that Clank and the others can get round to us.
Okay. So Rhea is climbing up the rope right now. Got it. Ophelia, what are you doing?
You're muted, bud. Or we can't hear you. Or I can't hear you at least.
Nah, I can't hear Mikey either.
Sorry, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, had technical difficulties. Okay, yeah. So upon hearing Rhea and them talking about escaping, Ophelia thinks it over, but decides that it would not be a good idea while these things are still attacking us. So she moves north, and then looks to Dong, the big one to the west.
Okay. So she attempts to dong him. The big one to the west. So that is... What, this one?
Yes, sir.
Alright, the badly wounded one. Got it. So you send a bunch of dark energies at him, which he fails his save, taking 10 points of damage, withering him to a chitin husk. As he just kind of falls over.
And then as a bonus action, she's just gonna try to telekinetic shove this guy back.
Which one? Oh, the one in front of you?
Yeah, the only one alive.
So that is a strength save.
So
Nope. He stands firm.
okay, and that's it.
Alright, he did not seem to like that you did that. Okay, doesn't recharge his acid. He's gonna lunge at you, Ophelia.
Okay.
21.
Ooh, yeah, that
No,
hits.
minus D4, but I don't
Oh.
know if that would save
Roll a
you.
d4.
Oh, that would. Three or four.
Why
Oh,
does
you
it
want me to
say
roll
your
it?
AC
Sorry.
is 0?
I
You,
do not
you
know.
probably don't want to set your AC max to 0. Because you don't need an AC bar.
Oh, is
Right.
that what this? Is that what the blue thing is?
Yeah, that's your AC.
Oh, well, that
Ooh.
explains why. But that does hit.
Yeah, that'll still just hit, unfortunately, even with the Bane, doing 10 slashing and 5 acid, and you are grabbed in its mouth. So 15 damage and a grapple. That is it for that guy. This Ankheg is dead, and at the end of the round, a large creature comes running in from the north, which I don't think you've seen before.
So it's not. So it's on the ground. It's not below.
Yeah,
I
it's
can
in the
see-
cave.
Because I can see 300 feet, so I wonder if
What
I would
the-
have seen him a little further out.
You would not, because he came around the turn.
Okay.
But yeah, you see it is a creature with a bunch of large eyes on its face.
Oh, I don't like this thing.
No, it looks weird. Give me one moment to do something. Alright, so that is it for the creature. Clank. So as this thing comes running around the corner there, you unfortunately will meet its gaze. I need a charisma save.
Oh,
Like,
really?
what the? And its eyes
Charisma?
flash at you.
Charisma of all things. Alright, whoa.
Billy
That
is
sucks,
happy.
I bet.
Oh, good roll. Yeah, you would make it. Looks like that bless is still on you for some reason.
I just
so-
unclicked it, so hopefully.
Hopefully that
Okay,
takes it
sure.
off, yeah. So
There you
yeah,
go.
what do you want to do?
Well, seeing that thing back there, how close can I get to it without setting this thing off screaming?
You would guess you'd have to pass by that area, so you could probably get up
Like,
to
I
here.
couldn't go there.
Yeah, I mean the you don't know for sure. The further away though, the better, obviously.
Because if that's the case, I would run up there
Okay, go right up for it. Got it.
and dodge.
All right, so you take the dodge action.
And
Owl.
then
Or
I
sorry.
would yell, "We mean no harm." But maybe these bugs are stupid.
It says something. What? Give me your language proficiencies. I doubt any of you speak this language.
Elvish, Common, Celestial.
Yeah, no, you don't know what it says.
Would speak with animals do anything?
You
That is not an animal.
yeah, you're pretty sure that's not an animal. It looks like some kind of weird aberration.
That's why Rhea can't do anything with all these things we've been fighting, because none of them are actually beasts.
Yeah, which makes you wonder if this druid grove might be like some weird evil grove.
Oh.
If they have like all
Let's
these
kill it.
aberrations.
Sorry, shouldn't have said that.
No, none of you speak what it's speaking.
Cool.
I speak Umber Hulk.
Do you?
I'm kidding. No.
All right. I would be very.
Is that a
impressed.
language for real? There are some languages that I've never even heard of, like in D&D, because there's so many.
Yeah, yeah. There it is. Speaking Umber Hulk. So if someone actually took Umber Hulk as a language, I would be impressed.
I mean, if
I knew it
someone
would
was
pay
gonna
off
do-
one day. I think this is actually the first Ember Hulk encountered in my games in like 3 years. So this
Oh,
would
no
be
shit.
this would
Well,
be the
honestly, yeah.
Well, I feel special. Yeah.
Honestly, like, I mean, I had one group that fell down here, but did not
Oh,
encounter this
hang
creature.
on. Alwyn, you're just firing away. All right. So
Oh.
Well, I have to leave here in just a couple minutes, so I'm trying to get as much done before I have to log off.
Oh.
So I didn't want to interrupt everybody talking.
Oh, do you have to leave early?
I do.
Oh, sorry about that then.
That's all right.
Uh,
So I did the hunter's mark for the Umber Hulk. I think I should be able to cast that, and I understand that now with Clank being there, he'll have light cover again. First shot was a 24.
Yeah, so those would both hit. The first shot does 6 and 6, so 12 damage. Oh, but before you do any of that, I do need a charisma save.
Ah, fuck it.
Because you are close enough that you would be affected by its confusing gaze.
15.
15 just makes it. Alright, so you are
Yeah!
unaffected for, I think, this turn.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Should
Yeah.
be permanently.
No, I don't think it's one of those 24-hour things. So you do hit it a bunch, shooting it for 12, then shooting it for 11, so 23 damage.
Could I be averting my gaze while I'm dodging?
You can be. You just have to say you're averting your gaze when your turn starts.
Okay.
But
Cool.
you would be blinded to it then, so you'd have disadvantage on your attacks. But yeah, that is it for you, Alwyn.
Ray bite.
Alright, so you yell at Ray to bite him. Ray, give me a charisma save as she charges up.
Okay. Char save. Ooh, she's not got a great charisma. Let's see what happened. 2. Yeah,
Alright,
that's not gonna save her.
so you can't take reactions till the start of your next turn, and I need a d8 roll.
Okay. 8.
Oh, there you go. So yeah, she can... Oh, random melee attack. All right.
Oh, fuck.
Give me a D2. One is the Clank. 2 is the Umber Hulk. She is attacking a random target.
How do you roll a D2?
Slash R space 1D2, I believe.
Slash R space 1 D2. 2?
Okay, so
That's the
yeah,
Umber Hulk.
she goes for the Umber Hulk. Lunging at him.
Yeah.
Rolls.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
12
Ooh.
probably won't hit. I'm guessing he looks pretty.
Yeah. So the Umber Hulk just kind of knocks her back, ending her turn. Elric.
Elric looks at Rhea and says, I think you're crazy for wanting to make friends with these things. And then immediately...
It wasn't even my suggestion. I was just going along with what we came down here and said we were gonna do.
Sorry. mid
Fuck the
mid fight.
bugs!
Don't you-
No, no, no,
don't
no, no, no,
you,
no.
don't you sass me, Elric.
Mid fight, you're like, all right, let's pack it up. And I'm just like, what? Do you think they're gonna let us leave?
Alright, so what do you want to do, Elric?
Yeah, I'm gonna primal savagery at this one.
Alright, I do need a charisma save first.
Oh,
Because you did not avert your gaze.
at this one?
Has to charisma.
This one
Well,
right-
you're in range for his gaze.
Oh, okay. What? Charisma save. I really
Yes.
hope I make it, because I have a nat 20 sitting there. Let's see, charisma. It would be a 9,
Oh.
wouldn't it? It would be a 9.
Well,
I'm the charisma caster, and it would be a 9.
Yeah. Wah, wah. So give me a D8 roll. See
Oh.
what you do this turn. Oh, what is 1? 1 to 4, the creature does nothing. So as you're about to turn around to attack this thing, you will meet the gaze of the creature and just sort of shake your head this round, confused. Rhea, what are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do? Let's do.
And just to make things easier, if you want to be averting your gaze, then just mark yourself as blinded. If you don't want to have to say it. Otherwise, yeah, you'll just have to tell me.
Yeah, so she'll clutch her armband with her opposite hand, and it glows, and the fireflies start swarming around her. And I'll move forward 10 feet.
The Umber Hulk, by the way, looks very upset at Alwyn.
Alwyn of all people.
And,
probably because of the 2 arrows sticking out of its chest.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Actually, I can. Let's see. Yeah, I might. I guess I'll move here.
Yeah.
And then I'll use some Fey magic. I'll touch Elric's shoulder, give him some heals.
Alright, Bomb of the Summer Court. Got it.
I forgot that my ammo tracking macros aren't working in this game. Gotta look at those. Alright. Here's well, that's all I got.
Alright, so you
Not very
gain
much.
2 hit points and 1 temp HP.
Thank you.
Your owl goes. He is he gonna try to avert his gaze?
I mean, probably not because he's an owl. You know.
Alright, so give me a charisma save for the owl. Alright, the owl gets to roll a d4.
I love how I'm just as charismatic as my owl. That's, you know.
You understand.
Alright.
Literally, same roll. So 9 and then a 1. So I'm just as charismatic as my owl.
Alright, so yeah, your owl just kind of flaps there, kind of confused. Elduin.
Elduin at this point is looking pretty conflicted of whether we should escape or...
And sorry, real quick, Rhea is giving temp HP, so she can start rolling at the end of everyone's turn.
Okay. So yeah, Elduin looks pretty conflicted right now about whether we should try to still continue or keep fighting, but thank you for the tempi.
I think that was to the owl.
Oh,
It's to Elric.
okay.
Or sorry, Elric and the owl, yeah.
So he's going to do reckless attack on this pancake and swing twice with his great axe.
Oh, alright. So you bring your axe down upon this thing. Cutting into it. But with the flank, that would hit. As Elric's distraction gives you a 14.
Oh, cool. Alright. Here's the damage.
Alright, so you cut into him for 14. Definitely hurting him. Second attack.
Yep, second attack.
Oh, man. Rolls that turn. Anything else?
Elduin just shout to Riella. We need to save our friends. Quick. And then he will end his turn.
Alright. The Umber Hulk goes. He is going to try to overrun Clank with a bonus action. So give me a athletics, because he's just trying to push you out of the way.
And do I get anything for dodging?
No, not to this.
Oh.
Well, you both rolled really bad, but he still beat you. So he kind of goes 10, 20, 30. Moving up to the archer, he's going to multi-attack. So 2 claw attacks. Ooh, 27. Ouch. So
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah, that's gonna land not too hard, only 6 slashing and a concentration con save. Second
Somebody
attack.
will have to roll for me. I'm on the road now.
Oh, okay. I can.
Do you want me to just bow out, Lou? What makes it easier for you?
No, we can keep you in. That's fine.
Okay,
I can
I'm
do
gonna try to
whatever.
stay as long as I can. So
Yeah, that's fine.
He's
All
just
right.
playing D&D on his phone during the softball game.
Yeah. All right. So you made the concentration on the first. Yeah, you're up to bat with the phone there. All right. I'm gonna double
He's
shot.
I
got
think
the
it'll be funny
laptop
because
set
I
up
play
on the
catcher,
sideline.
so the umpire's gonna think I'm knucking futs talking to myself while I'm catching.
Yeah. Oh,
Just talking to myself, Bluetooth headset.
Said smash him with the hammer.
Leave my mark on him.
so 15 will miss on the second attack. And then
What's out there?
now the third attack with its mandible,
Oh my god!
which will miss as well.
Yeah.
All right, so that is it for the Umber Hulk as he roars angrily.
Oh my god!
Your friend jumping back and forth to avoid the attacks. Ophelia.
Oh man, avert my gaze first off.
All right.
Yeah, Alwyn can shoot kneecaps. He'll avert his gaze as well.
Got it.
Alright, he's within 15 feet. So, for my main action, it's going to be Spirit Guardians.
Oh, all right. So Spirit Guardians spring forth from you in a 15-foot radius.
How do I do the radius thing again? Token aura. There we go.
Yeah. Don't make it yellow, please. Yellow is a popular color right now.
So yellow it is.
I will kill you. Alright, let's-
Okay.
what is
House
your
rules.
spirit-
Thing
what- yeah,
suddenly
house
has
rules.
legendary actions.
What does this look like again? Your spirit guardians?
As you come see, it's just like glowing, gold maces kind of start swirling around her.
All right.
Just ethereal / angelic in nature.
Just a bunch of maces swinging around all over the place. All right. So I don't think they have to make their saves till their turn. Right?
I think it's no. So it's at when they first enter it and when they start their turn if they're in it.
Yeah, entering
So
it would
is
mean they
possible to
walked
pop
inside.
off.
But when you first
Yeah.
activate it, it doesn't actually hit them.
Sure.
Yeah, house rules. Yeah, when it says first enter, it means like if they walk into it on their turn. So
I get this halved. I failed save. Oh, I guess
Yeah.
so, huh? Well, that's stinky.
I mean, it's pretty good still.
Yeah. And then I am. Does this Enkeg look wounded?
Which one? This one? No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay, well, I'm gonna try to just shove him off of me.
All right, strength save. I don't think your DC is actually 11 on that.
I think it's 15.
Alright, well, you would. He would fail, so you shove him away from you.
Can I take an Oppie?
No, not for forced movement.
I mean, it says I don't
House
have a
rules.
reaction, but I don't know why I don't have a reaction. Was
Because
it due to the...
You met the gaze. That takes away
Oh.
your reaction for the turn.
Okay.
But yeah, forced movement doesn't provoke oppies. They have to be the ones moving.
But now I'm free again.
But you are free.
Amen, brother.
Okay, and then I am just gonna chill right here.
Okay. So the Anke goes, starting in your aura. He is
10
assaulted
HP.
by glowing maces.
Yeah, thank you.
So that's a wisdom save, I believe, right?
Alwyn, you can ignore
Correct.
that roll. It was an accidental click on another window below it.
Alright, so it fails its wisdom save. So how much does it take
Fair
for
enough.
your spell?
I believe it's 3d8. Yeah, on a failed save it takes 3d8, and on a successful save it takes half.
Well, it failed, so it would take 12 radiant damage as a bunch of glowing maces smash it, and it looks wounded. It is going to... Oh, it had you grappled as well, so yeah, you're free now. So it is going to go for Elric, I think. Well, actually, first, does it get its acid spray back? Oh, it does.
Oh shit.
Recharge
Do we
its
all
acid
get-
spray.
Do we all get 9 temp Riala?
She does it at the end of your turn. It's different depending on
Oh.
what she rolls.
Yeah, that's why each cast shows a target. But the
I
owl
think
when
you got 6 and the owl got 5.
Yeah, no, I got 6 too. But yeah, I'm good.
it was no, it was 5 and 6.
Oh.
And I think yours was the 5.
Oh, okay.
Let's scroll up and find it. The very last one I rolled there that says Alwyn. Yeah. Oh, Elric was 6. Agoth was 5.
Oh.
So yeah, that very last one that I rolled of Alwyn, that was actually because I had multiple windows up, and after I clicked Ophelia's, I accidentally re-clicked, and Alwyn's the first alphabetically. So yeah, sorry, ignore that one.
All
I
right,
have to
so
wait till your turn.
it is going to spray acid through you 3.
Which 3?
Elric, Alwyn, and Ophelia. So I need deck saves.
Hey. Ophelia's dexterous today, man.
She's dodging. 13 or 6 acid if you make the save. Let me roll for Alwyn. Yeah, he would make it as well. So he takes 6 damage. There's a bunch of acid sprays past him. And Alwyn has to make another con save for his spell, which he would make, so he holds the Hunter's Mark. New round. That will be Clank.
Wait, oh, this guy in front of us. I'm gonna try to throw oh shit, fairy fire on him.
Are you averting your gaze?
Yeah. So I want to throw it so it touches him over there.
Alright, so you target the area, and he will have to make a dex save. He would fail, so he is affected by fairy fire, now
Cool.
glowing with dim light.
So now he should be easier to hit.
Concentration and 1 minute timer. And that it for you?
Yep.
Alright, Alwyn goes. I guess he's...
What is the nearest target?
Well, I can, you can't see the game board, right?
No,
So
unfortunately.
I could probably just play your character and you can listen. That might be the easiest. So
That sounds good.
Yeah, he doesn't like being the target of this Umber Hulk. So I'm gonna have you take the dodge action. And you're going to back up, giving him an oppie, but at disadvantage because you're dodging. Oh god! Nope. He would hit you. Oof, 19 slashing. Ouch.
Holy shit. That's a lot.
Wounding you, but
That thing's run.
let's see. So that is a con save to keep your spell. You do. So you go 5, 10, 15, 25 back here and tell Ray to engage it, averting her gaze. So for her turn, she will do so, rushing up to here, and attack. I'm going to give her token action button so I don't have to open her sheet. Magic bite. Note 12 will not be enough and she will bounce off its arm.
14?
Elric. Oh, 19, right. She has advantage.
I don't want
Oh, well, she's averting her gaze, so it's a wash. So
Right,
just kidding.
Yeah, so that would miss.
I don't want to look at this thing. I just want to attack this thing.
All right, so you avert your gaze from that one and just attack this one. Yeah.
Is that really all I had to say? And I would have got my nat 20 last time. Is that that easy?
You would
Yes.
have rolled at disadvantage last time.
Well, no, it's only disadvantage on the one you're averting your gaze from.
Ah, true.
But
Oh.
you're considered always looking around you to keep track of what's going on. So, yeah, you have to specify that you're not doing that. Or else you would meet the gaze of anything that's in the area.
All right.
Because there's no facing in D&D, it's just you're watching the battlefield. But 16 will strike this thing as you primally rend it for 10 acid.
Nice.
And it is near death. Anything else?
Don't these things spit acid?
They do.
Oh, that's odd that they don't have an immunity. That's okay. Cool.
Well, maybe their innards have an immunity, but their outards do not.
Ah, yeah. That's all for me.
Nature's weird.
Rhea.
Oh, I keep
Yeah,
giving.
right.
Oh, you keep getting the worst rolls. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. Thank you.
I'm going
Don't
to.
forget
So
all wins.
I rolled all wins and raise.
Yeah.
Not
I got
you, not you.
no,
I
he
meant
tempted
Lou.
to.
Sorry.
Gotcha. Lou, I was healing Elric when that monster ran. I was out of his range when I started healing Elric, and the monster kind of came close. So can I assume that I was looking at Elric and averted my eyes? Because it was between turns for me.
Well, it's at this point you'd have to say you're averting your gaze.
Okay, then I'm averting my eyes. I didn't know if it had to be at the end of my previous turn. Because...
It's when
Yeah.
you start within a certain
Okay.
distance.
Okay, so then, yeah, I will keep my eyes looking down at my toes, and I'm going to cast Aid at level 3 on Elric and Clank and Eldwin.
Okay.
I can't remember who's gotten hit the most. Actually, maybe the third should be Ophelia. She's gotten hit several times, hasn't she?
Correct.
Can
Okay.
Clank say something? Or
While she's
Never
casting
mind.
aid, I mean,
never mind.
Sorry.
okay.
Super appreciate it.
So you each would gain 5. So your HP
10.
max increases by
10. Your max
Uh,
increases and you gain 10.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's nice.
That's fucking awesome. Thank you so much.
Because you upcast it. Got it. Okay.
And then
that is
I
for
don't.
8 hours.
And I can't use that. Yeah, that's all I got. Yeah. Well,
That's awesome.
actually, you know what? Let me stumble this way. 5, 10, looking at my toes. Oh, that'd be, I guess
That'd be
actually I'd
20.
probably go, sorry. 5, 10, 15,
Okay.
20. I'm trying to get within 10 feet of him, but not within 10 feet of Ray. So I think this would work. I am going to use my Celestial Revelation. And I will link that because I myself don't really remember the details on it. So I am sending out energy in a 10-foot radius. And at the end of each of my turns, each creature within 10 feet takes radiant damage equal to my proficiency bonus. Once on each of my turns, I can deal extra radiant damage to the target when you deal with an attack or spell. Okay, so he would take 3 radiant now, and that's all for my turn.
Okay.
Now that ammo tracking macro worked. Sorry,
Alright,
anyway.
So he takes 3 radiant damage. Owl.
I mean, can Al like actually avert his gaze? Would he know to do that? I don't really.
He can. I don't think he can use the help action on creatures he's averting his gaze from. So he could just go for this one.
Yeah, I'll have him go for this one.
Okay, so he pecks at that one, distracting it. Elduin.
Alrighty. So just gonna take this off real quick. Oh. Alright. Actually, I'll worry about that later. He's gonna attack twice on this Ankeg again.
Alright. So you rush at that one with your great axe, cutting into him with a 19. And that will bring it down.
Haha.
Yeah, so it goes down.
Alright.
Unfortunately, I don't think you said you were averting your gaze. So I do
I
need
was-
a charisma save before that. Because it
Oh,
might
boy.
not have... you might be confused.
Yeah.
You are confused. You might still hit it. So you lose your reaction, and you have
Okay.
to roll a d8 to see
Alright.
how you behave. 6. Creature takes no action, but uses all its movement to move in a random direction. Give me a d4 roll.
Oh no.
Or sorry, a d8 roll.
Oh, okay. D8 roll.
Yeah. Alright, straight north.
Okay.
Whee! So
Wow.
this thing is gonna oppie you as you do that.
Okay.
15.
Will hit.
Alright, so it will bite you, doing, oops, attack roll. 9 slashing, 6 acid. Luckily you are raging. Or no, you're not. Shit.
No, I'm not.
So 15 damage.
Alright.
And that is it for you. The Umber Hulk goes.
Takes its 3d8 damage save.
Yes. So that's a wisdom save. It would fail, taking 19. It did not like that. So it is going to... what's it going to do? It's going to try to push past Ray. So let's see if it can do that. Wants to get to the guy that's searing it. So athletics check against Ray with advantage. I'm fighting myself. It would make it, so you would get an oppie on it as it moves out of your threatened area, Clank.
Cool.
Or wait, I forgot this thing's dead. It can just do this. But same thing, you're gonna get an oppie on it
Cool.
as it tries to move away from you.
Cool.
Yeah, 24 will punch it for 7, which will wound it, and I think now it is disadvantage, right?
Correct.
Alright,
That is
so
correct.
as you do that, it's going to get annoyed, turn around and punch you. So it's going to attack you instead of her, doing a multi-attack. So Claw, 17, I believe misses you.
Yep, misses.
17 misses you again in a large mandible bite. 16, you will block that as well, keeping it at bay. Ophelia.
Okay. Alright, well, first I am going to Toll the Dead.
Charisma save.
Oh, fuck me, dude.
As you would meet the gaze of the Umber Hulk. Oof. Alright, so I need a D8 roll. 3. 3 is... Oh, no, you just do nothing. So you just kind of stand there for your turn.
Okay.
Luckily, I think you can maintain your spell. Even though you, Or wait, can you? if you do nothing, does that count as an action? I don't think so. I'll say you can maintain it, even though you're confused until I'm proven wrong.
Okay.
So the Ankheg down here goes.
3d8.
It will recharge its acid again.
Takes
though-
the 3d8 first.
Yeah. So wisdom save fails and it will die. Ah,
Thank goodness.
it is seared by your spell. Clank. You muted?
Matthew.
He is muted.
He's typing something. Froze. Attack.
Froze attack?
Maybe his Discord or something
Computer
froze.
froze and he's attacking.
How's he
That's how I
attacking
read
if he
it.
Froze. Well, unfortunately, both of those are gonna miss. Or wait, he's at advantage. Yep, those will still both miss.
It might have been his audio that froze, not his
Discord froze.
roll 20.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm guessing.
Guessing he
I
can
would-
still hear us though.
I would
Discord froze,
call-
yeah.
Can I call out to Clank before his turn ends?
Sure.
Clank, move towards Eldwin, please, so that I may step closer without harming you. I don't know if you can hear me or not.
Let's type.
Nice, thank you.
okay.
All right. Alwyn goes. He is going to move over here and take 2 shots with his longbow. Phew. Yeah, 22 is going to strike with the first one, doing 9 piercing and a d6 for the mark. 3, so 12 damage. Will wound the creature. And take a second shot, averting his gaze still. Pew! Doing... Yeah, 18 will strike because he does have advantage, so he doesn't get disadvantage. Doing another 17. Ow. The creature is badly wounded at this point. That's it for Alwyn. And Ray is going to jump at him using his magic fang. Yep, he bites the creature for another 6.
Damn.
Alright, Elric.
I hop on top of this Ankheg,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna try to finish this one off.
Give me a charisma save.
I mean, I really hope, you know. There we
Alright,
go.
Yeah, you make it, so you resist the gaze.
And then this is fairy fired, so I'm gonna crit fish.
No, but you do hit it with a 22.
10.
10, which will bring it down.
All right,
And that will end combat.
awesome.
Alright, what do you all want to do?
I did not think this would happen, honestly.
I kind of want to keep exploring, guys. I think something might be amiss here.
Hmm.
I agree.
These bugs were much dumber than the pet bugs that we saw.
All right, everyone. Okay, Ophelia, if you don't have 8 HP, temp HP now, then give yourself 8. Everyone else, give yourself 9. Let me just
Thank you.
do Agoth. Last 2 are going to be Agoth and then Ray.
Alright, I'm gonna
They get
poof.
9 as well.
I'm gonna
Oh,
poof Alwyn out for now. Just to make it a little easier. But yeah, do you want to keep exploring?
Rhea, Rhea, Eldwin, Ulrich, Ophelia, what do you think? I think these are, bugs, pests to the area, and the druids might be different.
I wonder.
I now have some suspicions about these druids.
Yeah, I apologize for confusion that I caused during the fight. You see, since we came down here out of curiosity and hopes that we could communicate with them, I knew that slaying these creatures, whether these creatures were important to the druids or not, would hurt our chances. If they're important to the people, obviously, and even if they're not, we're coming here into their homes and causing violence and destruction. So that is why I thought we should try to leave them alive and leave. Obviously, this new creature is... I was questioning, after our encounter with the druids, having the Boule as their pet and learning that an aberration like these things could be trained and kept and used as a beast of work or burden or combat, made me question if not that could be a chance for other creatures as well. I wonder though, this one seemed more towards evil than anything yet we have encountered here.
I mean, did we know that the Enkegs, were we even told that they were pets?
We were not, but since they did not come up and bother us until we ventured down into their caves, I felt that the druids who live here might look poorly upon us coming down and killing the locals, whether or not they were important pets or friends of the druids. That was my thought in the moment when I said let us retreat, was that any peace talks were unlikely the moment we slayed them. But again, these other creatures are very, as Ophelia said, something doesn't feel right here.
It gives me the ick feeling.
I would imagine these druids would know that this is the cycle of life. Kill and be killed.
I was worried that retreating, back up there might not have been the best. I thought we may be followed by these creatures if we...
I understand. We slew 2 of them very rapidly in less than 12 seconds, and the third was on its death door at the time I began the retreat. Even if we had taken some damage retreating, I felt we would get through. However, when this monstrosity arrived, I of course understood that we needed to turn and finish them before they did so to us.
Have
What
you
I
ever
know...
seen... Oh, I was just about to ask...
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just about to ask Rhea, yeah. Have you ever seen anything like this? As I point to the...
These are very foreign to me. I lived long on the Fey plane and for some decades in the natures of Gaian. So I know sprites and Fey and beasts, but I know not these strange things.
Why don't we do a quick break? You guys can keep talking, but I need to use the restroom.
Okay.
I'll be back.
You may have noticed that I attempted magic against the first Angheg, and there was clearly no effect at all. My magic was wasted. I fear I can only affect humanoids and beasts, natural beasts of Gaian, with many of my magic abilities.
So out of character, that thing wasn't natural. Like, is it? It
so
wasn't.
A lot of spells affect. So like the spell I tried actually said a creature. So that's a spell you can use against anything in D&D.
I meant like that creature itself. Like it wasn't like a natural born.
Out of character, no, it's like an abomination. Like
kind
of like a chaotic evil creature.
The creature, creature categories. The creature categories in D&D. One category is beasts. One category is humanoids. One category is aberrations. And different magics and abilities may or may not affect certain creature types. And so that's what Rhea is saying, is most of her spells aren't going to work on anything but a humanoid or a beast. So.
Yeah, Ophelia wants to know if they're being controlled, or
Yeah.
if she can sense evil coming from within them.
I don't know. I tried to hesitate on attacking, but when it
There
everybody
was
was getting
no.
Well, like
everybody,
I think we probably could have incapacitated those first couple instead of slaying them.
I don't
But
how
you have to use melee attacks, and you have to say that you're going non-lethal.
well
And then regardless of what damage you do, you knock them unconscious instead of actually slaying them. But I understand some of us don't have a lot of melee options. So it's harder for some characters and classes to do non-lethal damage than others. But if Ophelia maybe had used a weapon, and and Elric obviously could do non-lethal, and Clank and Elric and Clank, you guys did fine. I'm not blaming anything. You guys were mostly attacking the ones that were full health, going in strong, and that made sense, But that's what Rhea was suggesting. I totally understand, and Rhea does too, why things just didn't go perfectly. But that was kind of that was the goal, I guess, that she was thinking of, was hey, the reason we came down here, there's no hope for this now, and we're kind of the intruders here. But now this other creature that showed up, this, I guess, aberration, not monstrosity, but I referred to it in character as a monstrosity more as an adjective and not as a D&D creature type. This feels evil. This feels like there's what's going on down here,
Something amiss.
it kind of reminded me of a demon, honestly, with how it acted.
Yeah, and it was very intent too. Ankheg's swarming felt more like natural insects, even though they spit acid and obviously were trying to kill us. But it didn't feel quite as unreasonable, I guess, because we're here in their place. But I guess this other one just, I don't know, it felt a little different with the weird confusion magic and stuff.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
it was smart too. I don't know how smart, but it had an intellect.
Yeah. I was hoping to do some good, strong radiant searing with my next action, but didn't. You guys took care of that.
That Spirit Guardians, man, is pretty nice though. I was gonna do it way earlier.
I love that spell so much.
But it's just okay, I'm just gonna stand here and do nothing and yet deal fucking good ass damage.
Actually, I just realized I have not used that on Arapel in a while, but he used to use that a lot more because he can stand in melee and he'll never lose concentration on that because he cannot roll below a 19 on his con saves.
Yeah, it's what I'm trying to do with Ophelia.
That is a great spell. It's a really fun spell, especially for packs of enemies. Really, any enemies, because Radiant is one of those damage types. The very few have, resistances to.
So
it's like a blender, man.
It is a good one too.
I think I have COVID.
Oh
no!
Yeah, and I still have to go to work tonight.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Even if you think you have COVID?
Look, earlier, I called my boss, my boss's boss, and told her that I'm experiencing symptoms of COVID, and she said, "Well, you can go ahead and come in,
Wow.
Of course.
I'm like, okay. I'll probably end up going home early though, because F her.
Well, I mean, I don't know if
where you live, Alabama these days?
I live in Florida.
Oh, even better. Whereabouts in Florida?
I can't say it. I don't want to say it online.
Oh, that's right. We're streaming, guys. Don't give away too much personal information. I know several of us.
Cleveland.
I know several of us do know what city each other lives in, but we should probably be a little careful with the stream.
I've told a few of you before. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm so scared to attack anything now.
No, I'm really sorry. I don't know if Rhea handled that the best way she could. I just I really felt okay, we came down here for a purpose, and the moment we killed these things, there's no way that purpose is going to happen. So why are we here killing things? You know?
Well, we may not know if they do tame the Ankheg's too.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. We didn't know because we never would have expected that with the boulets either, and then we saw it. So that's
And you don't have
why,
any
yeah.
experience here, so this is new for you, right, Rhea?
Yeah, she was starting after encountering that boulet and those druids. She was starting to question her own, like, I guess, like, is it racism? Like, where she, oh, these aren't beasts. So, like, you know, our first encounters with the Ankegs, we didn't hesitate to kill them because, oh, these aren't natural, right? But then we
Yeah.
saw that the boulet was a trainable pet. So she kind of started to question her own, like, view of things. And that plus our initial goal to come down here and see if we could have tea with the druids, you know, it felt like everything just went wrong. And it's like, okay, we're not accomplishing our goal. Let's just leave. But then this other thing showed up. So that's been a roller coaster for her in her brain these last few minutes of the game.
Yeah, I'm like really curious what's going on with these guys.
I don't know. I mean,
And I
We may
was
need to
I was
release- we may
concerned
need to
about
release
getting
the dog.
I was also concerned about getting swarmed. Like if Lou didn't necessarily intend for this to be a dungeon that we actually could come in and clear, like they could have kept coming. So when like they kept popping up and we got to 4, I was like, is this gonna keep happening?
Oh, you're thinking it's a trap? It's a trap.
It's a trap.
So, and that's part of the reason why I like did like the rope thing. I'm like, just anything to make it a little easier if we have to run.
You're like, yeah, can we escape? And Lou's like, yeah, but those things are gonna keep fucking you up. And you're like, oh, okay, maybe not.
I kind of hope the druids are evil.
Are evil? Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
I kind of hope they're evil.
So
but
Just because
we
you
can-
want to kill things.
we can release the dog. Hey, go get him, boy.
there you
Yeah,
go.
maybe we can have the boulet as our like. I wonder what they eat if we had treats for it, like, and could make him ours.
No, I think he was talking about me, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. We referred to both of you
as.
as dogs in that fight, didn't we?
Yeah.
We'll call off our dog if you call off yours.
Dude, that's like a powerful, like, fucking motivation, though.
Wait,
Yeah.
we're. I mean, the
Like,
boulet
yo,
attacked once more,
motherfucker,
but
we
the
got-
mages didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, we're like, yo, motherfucker, like, we got a crazy motherfucker, too. Like, are you sure you want to tango? And they're like, oh, no. Oh, shit, we've seen him. We don't want to fuck with you guys. Like, it worked out pretty well. Like, that motherfucker's going to eat our face, man. No.
I feel like my intimidation is what made them go away.
Yeah. Well, I
It-
mean,
I
they
definitely
were.
played a
They
role.
were absolutely going to lose their pet. That pet would have died in another round if they hadn't decided to retreat. And so if
But
that's what they cared about, then I think they saw that, you know.
yeah, I
I'm
mean,
moving right back.
Okay.
All right.
I'll take your time.
But no,
Oh.
it's like I do kind of enjoy like the rest of us are just like, you know, like chilling. Like, no, we got a crazy motherfucker, man. Like, don't fuck with us. Like, hey, we won't do those things, but that doesn't mean he won't. Like, you know, like we're the only thing keeping him in check. You might want to fucking check yourself, you know.
And if we do maybe go take a rest or something after this battle, don't forget that you guys who got aid, that increased max HP lasts
Oh
for
yeah.
8 hours. So if
Yeah.
you want to like pump up your HP with hit dice or any healing we do during the rest.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
But I would like to keep exploring this if you guys are okay with
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
Sounds
I
great.
am.
Yeah, same here.
Because I'm now intrigued and be like, maybe, like Lou was saying, like, I'm like, the information we found out, maybe they're not good. I don't know anything about this,
Yeah,
right?
I think
Like-
sometimes Lou does drop little things like that for us because he kind of can tell we're trying to have tea with these people and we're not taking this seriously enough. So he's like,
Well,
you know,
me and Matt and the Siege Breakers, I know we really wanted to find these druids as well, and
oh really?
and we just couldn't find them. You know,
See,
I'm not
I've
gonna-
only been down here once in one group. It was the old
Remember-
Tuesday group,
you
and
remember that, Matt?
we fell through one
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
holes, like, and there is a creature that I've seen in a couple of the other groups that we have not yet encountered. in this group that attacked us down here when we fell, and it was a very, very near TPK, and we ended up retreating. Yeah, but I've never seen the druids before. This is the first group I've seen the druids in.
Oscar died down in one of these holes, right?
Oscar?
Oscar was
That was
killed.
one of your first characters, wasn't it, Matt?
It was my first character.
That was
Shepherd Druid.
that was Elric's like only friend in the other game. It was great. It was great.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm cool. Out of character, I'm cool to explore something I haven't seen before. And in character, I think like Rhea had a little bit of, like I said, a little bit of a roller coaster of conflicting, like questioning her own, views for a bit there, with discovering that the boule could be a pet and thinking, okay, maybe we should consider these guys pets too. And then that thing came at us. So I
They were
think
like, no.
Yep, I think she's back on the track of, okay, something's not right down here.
For me, it's like I think it's called Starship Troopers with like the bugs,
Oh yeah, the movie is such like a guilty pleasure. Like it's awful, but it's wonderful.
Or like
What do you mean?
Warhammer,
Starship Troopers is great.
with like
Yeah.
with like
It's like
like
on
Pyramid.
it's like on the level like RoboCop. Well, it's made by the same guy, but like,
but
it's amazing.
I don't know. I just see these NKEGs kind of like Tyranids, It's like,
Yeah, Starship Troopers is a story about how humans are terrible.
I mean, a lot of stories are
As-
stories
as
about
I'm
humans being
killing-
terrible.
True.
as I'm killing these, NKEGs, I'm just thinking, I'm like, for the Emperor, just.
Yeah, well, that's Tyranids are actually terrible, but like
I
the
know, they're
the
horrible.
bugs- the bugs in Starship Trooper were actually like attacked first by the humans,
Yeah.
if you remember.
What's the one Ender's Game was similar, where like what you thought was the bad guy the whole time ended up actually being like a race that like
neutral.
that didn't want to be at war.
Yeah.
Are we taking a short rest, or are we gonna go for it? I'm good either
Oh,
way.
I think
Ulrich, I
it's-
need you
it's
to go
worth-
look at the one meme I sent in the fucking main chat real quick, though. The first
Who?
one.
Who needs to look at it?
So
You,
Alwyn,
Nate.
did he say you had
Oh.
a baseball game? Is that why you had to step away?
Yeah.
Like,
The
did they
first one you
force him
said?
into it again or something? Because I didn't remember him saying that like earlier.
He joined the league
Oh,
now, I
dude.
guess. They got him jerseys and everything.
Mikey, that is 100%. Yeah.
Oh, so did he
Yeah.
say he has to go every week, or is it just like for this week?
I think the game days change, and it's...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think it's just a late game to this week.
Got it.
Oh my god.
All right, I was just curious because I didn't see anything, and like if he had said anything, I might have thought I might have missed it.
We were talking earlier, and he was saying that he didn't say anything about missing potential future games. He was just
Okay.
kind of upset that he had to go to a late game tonight. So
All right. Well, what do you all want to do?
Clank,
I
you did
do
say-
not think we should rest here. I think we should ascend at least some way to the next caverns, if not back to the Hobgoblin Cave, if we are to rest. But we could return.
Well, how's everyone feeling?
Ophelia is feeling pretty good.
I'm
That's
in
a
perfect.
lot.
I'm in perfect health, and my magic is halfway depleted. Although I cannot give you more bolsters to your hit points, to your health, to your. What's a good way to say that in character?
Stamina.
Your stamina.
Vitality? I don't know.
Something, yeah.
After seeing this aberration, would Ophelia, she kind of wants to know if there's more to the story. Like, is this creature being controlled and being sent towards us, or is it like natural, something that might be found in the area?
Like a Beauty and the Beast thing. You just got to go give it a kiss.
Would it come into being on its own, or is this someone's doing?
Or is it like someone controlling it? Yeah. Or someone's doing.
Well, monstrosities are generally kind of very powerful, naturally occurring creatures.
So he is a monstrosity, not an aberration?
Yeah. These are
Interesting.
these are both monstrosities, the Ankeg
Okay.
and the Ember Hulk.
What's the boule? Was it an aberration?
It's a monstrosity.
Or am I totally mixed up? Oh, I'm so okay. I'm totally
Aberrations
accepting.
are.
I am as
usually more
knowledgeable on
evil.
this stuff as Rhea, clearly.
I'm gonna go.
Although you
a little
know, Umber Hulks are evil creatures. So while most monstrosities are more neutral, Umber Hulks are actually more intelligent and evil.
But they can occur, I don't want to say naturally in the sense of it being a nature thing, but they can occur without like some mad scientist or whatever.
Yeah.
They're not like a, what's the word?
Conjuration.
Like full metal alchemy shit.
No, they're not aberration or yeah, they are naturally occurring creatures, I believe.
Ophelia is still intrigued though and still wants to explore.
I can see really, really far down a number of passages, but it does not mean there aren't things beneath us or things out around the corners that I cannot view that might surprise us should we rest here.
Same as
so,
Shall
well.
we ascend to rest first?
For those who need the rest most badly, do you believe that it would be poor planning if we were to encounter something else while resting before you were able to
Who needs to rest?
to refresh yourself?
In terms of magic, I have none. I am tapped for now. But I will
Does a
continue.
short rest help?
It would, yeah. It would, if you want to.
In terms of abilities for me, I am almost out as well, but I can try my best to use them carefully as we continue.
Did you guys go north, Rhea and Elric?
Oh, I just looked a little bit.
So this thing would start screaming.
What would? What's that?
There's moving moss there.
It's screaming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
It's
starts
screaming
making
moss.
a bunch of noise.
Oh, I guess we went past that line, I think, a couple of us during the battle, too.
Nobody did.
No, I was keeping an
Oh,
eye
really?
out for that.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So yeah, I don't know, guys. I mean, I can see to the map's edge in a few directions here, and like I don't know. It's up to you. Do you guys want to try and rest here again, or do we want to ascend just to be extra safe?
How loud is this thing screaming?
It's shrieking, so it's letting off a bunch of noise.
Does someone have frost or something to help with this? Can we shut this up?
Unfortunately, those are
I
beyond my
think-
abilities.
Can I
At
chill
this
touch?
point, maybe we wait to see who shows up.
You said you're using chill touch?
Can I use chill touch on it?
That's necrotic, not cold.
Well,
I mean-
necrotic will probably kill it too.
I mean,
Sure.
if we're looking to kill it, I'm sure Radiant or several things would, but
Yeah.
All
Do
right.
you want to try to do that?
in
I
fact,
want to wait to do that.
would my Radiant aura and the Spirit Guardians have killed it?
No, because I don't think it's not technically a creature.
Okay. Yeah,
It's like
got
a plant. It's like moss.
I say, do you want me to shut this thing up?
Fire might also do the trick. Generally,
Shut
that is
it
not a
up.
friend to plants. Yeah.
You want me to shut it up? Hello?
Ophelia votes yes.
Okay. Anybody else?
Shut it up.
Yeah. At
Alright.
this point, we are committed. We've caused destruction, and we are suspicious. So I think we are not being gracious guests in this home.
So you bombard it with a bunch of necrotic energy, and it would die.
Okay. I don't feel that good about killing the boss. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it was screaming, but I don't honestly feel that about it.
That's true. Most things that we kill are trying to kill us. In this case, it was just screaming.
What is your passive perception, Rhea?
I
Well,
feel like it's
I also-
17, but I have to check.
I also have Devil Sight, so I'd be able to see pretty much everything she can. My passive's 12 though, so she.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I have too many characters. Let me look here. 16. It's only 16.
All right. You think you see movement off in the darkness over here, to the northwest of you. Something might be stealthing around in the darkness.
Stay or go.
I would point in that direction, and like kind of get everyone's attention and kind of quiet everyone real quickly because I know we were chattering, and just be like, something moves there.
Are you sure? I don't see it.
I saw movement roughly, I don't know, 100 feet? No, it's not that far. 80
if
feet?
it's darkness, Lou, since I see through all darkness, can I have like some kind of active perception on that with like advantage or something? I don't know. I'm just guesstimating.
You didn't see anything over there.
Even in all, like, because nothing is technically darkness for me. Within 100.
Yeah, but you can't see through cave walls.
Oh, true. I forgot these are walls. Yeah, I forgot. My bad.
Yeah, there's a bunch of cover between you and that area. So
I move up a
something
little
could be
bit
moving around over there.
and look.
Be careful.
You still don't see anything.
Yeah, well, I just kind of like, look at the party, kind of see what we're doing here.
I'm going to, let's see. So Elric has Devil's Sight. Does anyone else not have dark vision or have less than 60 feet of dark vision?
Eldwin has dark vision.
Okay.
I do not
Julia
have.
has none of it.
All right, I'm going to
Uncle's-
I'm going to share my eyes with Clank, Ophelia, and Eldwin. You now have 300 feet of dark vision
Oh my
for an
god,
hour.
Ooh.
that's awesome.
All right, so you use your
I'll link it. I'm trying to find
spell.
it. It's not a spell. It's...
But didn't you do this already today?
No.
Oh,
I did my
alright.
Twilight Sanctuary, and I did my Vigilant Blessing, and I did Balm of the Summer Court, and my Celestial Revelation. I'm most of my stuff is gone.
All right, who did you give it to?
Clank, Ophelia, and Eldwin. I expanded Eldwin's and gave vision to Clank and Ophelia.
All right.
Let me see here. See if there's anything I can ready.
Oh, and since we have passed initiative, I'm going to re-up Vigilant Blessing because I can do that any number of times. Eldwin, you have advantage on your next initiative roll.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
Oh shit!
That's awesome.
All right, Lou, where did you see this at? That Rio was pointing to?
To the northwest.
Something around here. But then again, it's been several seconds ago, so something stealthy could have moved far from there now.
All
But this is where
Ophelia-
this is where Rhea saw movement.
I shout, "Come out!" And I walk a little towards it, a little bit more.
Ophelia steps forward a little bit as well.
You don't see anything or hear anything.
With a 17, do I hear or see anything?
Whatever it is, I do not
Not
think
so
it wishes to make itself, to reveal itself.
I also want to keep an eye out on the ground and just make sure if there are any traps or loose rubble, things like pitfalls.
All right, I'm moving up
As
a little
I
bit.
start creeping forward.
Remember, retreat before fighting.
Well, would you like to? We can leave.
I mean,
I
are
was-
we exploring, or are we resting?
Are we
here,
leaving?
Or are we?
What are we doing?
Because if we're advancing, then we're not resting. So let's just clarify if were we planning to rest?
Apparently not.
If people want to take one, say so now. Or forever hold your peace.
It sounds like we have many abilities that we would gain from it. However, it also sounds like we are not incapacitated without it.
Let's do it if people want to. Elduin, do you want to take a rest?
Basically, my abilities won't refresh until like a long rest. So
Oh,
basically, I'll try my best to carefully use it, but I'm more than happy to continue forth.
all right. Ria, do you want to take a short rest?
I do not need it. I
That's not the question.
have magic energy.
Okay.
I have magic energy. I just cannot do a number of abilities that I have already used today. Yeah.
Would you get that back on a short rest or no?
I would be able to do the aura that revitalizes you again.
Well, if you want to take one, I could use one. But how does everybody else feel?
It sounds like no one wants to like be the only one who insists we rest.
Alright, well then let's take a rest.
Okay.
I'll
That's
cook
what I'm
up
saying.
some
It's like,
tea.
it's
We'll
not-
try to
it's-
invite these folks.
I was just saying it's
Let's-
not a big deal. I could go either
Yeah.
way. Yeah, if we're gonna
So,
do it. yeah.
My
Same.
feelings are if we are going to rest, we should ascend. Whether it's to just the cave above here or all the way back to the Hobgoblin Cave.
Okay.
I'm okay just ascending above here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Like maybe at least go camp on the rock part at the beginning of that cavern so we're not on soil.
Alright,
Cool.
so you're climbing out.
Yeah.
We can always go towards the laboratory and stay in that hallway because nobody seemed to disturb us there.
Wait, friends, I do have a rope trick. We could just
Oh.
rest here.
That would be
and
really
see what's
useful.
down here.
Also,
I
I
like
don't
that
know.
idea.
Also, I don't know. It seems silly to let things of value go to waste, and such is the cycle of Gaia that, dead things can be of benefit. So these things around us actually do have most likely some valuable bits and parts and ingredients.
Are you gonna
I'm saying
harvest
we
it
could.
before we do the rope trick then?
No, well, I don't know. Let's do the rope trick in case we are set upon again. It would be good for us
Yeah.
to be rested.
Yeah, so inside this cave, we'll throw a rope trick up and rest for an hour.
Alright, go ahead and add yourselves back into the
Sorry.
cave.
I forgot we leveled up.
It's gonna be a while before Ria is gonna have big booms like druid spells, but
Wait,
I can't wait to get to level 6. That'll be great.
Next level is a really big boon for me because I can jump in front and take damage and block for you guys.
nice.
At
Alright,
level 6, I get my third level.
Ria's always gonna be squishy, but higher once she gets more druid levels, she's gonna have lots of elemental stuff she can fling out.
where are you putting the rope trick?
Oh,
Hey,
Of
in
the
this area.
carcasses
What
and the
about
singing
these?
moss.
are these stalagmites or stalactites?
Which ones?
Ophelia points to like right here, maybe like right in the center, so we can see everything.
That's not a bad idea to put it out here a little bit because we are able to
Cool.
see out while we're in there.
Yeah, great. Yeah, then we'll put it right in the middle.
Cool.
I think you can see out the entrance, right?
Correct. So whichever way it's
Oh,
facing.
okay.
So you could see
So I
like
was-
below you.
Well, still, I don't think it hurts to give us perhaps the option to. Yeah. Okay.
Let's do it.
So yeah, where are you putting it?
I will we'll drop it down right there, facing down, kind of coming down these two halls.
So the rope has to hang perpendicular. I don't think you can face the entrance out. It has to be
Okay.
facing downward.
Kind of like where you're standing
Cool.
right now, Clank, because
That's
we can
how we
see anybody
enter.
that comes over to check the moss
Cool,
or check
that
the
sounds
bodies
great.
out.
Yeah, then I'll drop it where I'm at.
Okay. So go ahead and all of you move over there.
Yeah.
I guess I should have saved the eyes of the night, but that's okay. We have enough. We have a couple people that can see really well, even when I'm not sharing it. So.
Yay. Oh, it did not work how we expected.
So you are all in this box here, looking
Can you
down.
can we move it one spot to the right? I don't know if that'll make much difference, but I kind of want it a little bit closer to the singing moss.
Yeah, I thought Clank was doing it over the moss, but I could have misunderstood.
I thought he was just doing it over where he was. I guess I could move it over there if that's where you want it.
Clank, where did you ping? Where did you want it?
I was just gonna do it where I was, but if you guys suggested over the moss, then I would have moved it over the moss.
I don't think it matters too much, no matter what. But whatever
Yeah,
you think.
all right, whatever.
Alright, so you climb up into your extra dimensional space, looking down. I assume you pull the rope up and in. So
Mhm.
things will only be able to see you if they walk under.
Oh wait, they can see us if they walk under? I thought it closed.
Yeah.
Making the rope disappear from view outside the space. I guess it doesn't really say. Attacks and
You
spells.
can like open and close the door.
Those inside
Oh.
can see out. It doesn't say anything can see in. I don't know. I'd never heard that before, so I wasn't sure.
It through a 3 by 5 foot window centered on the rope. So I think if you pull the rope in, I think, well, yeah, I guess, yeah, so you could see out down through there, but I guess you could pull the rope up.
Yeah, and 3 by 5, I guess, like, the vision you've given us is generous. Because it's 15 by 15. All right, yeah, that's fine. We're just doing it to rest anyway, so.
Yeah, we're not really doing it to watch. Safe place to rest.
It says the entrance is invisible. All right.
Yeah,
So
that's
yeah,
what-
if you pull the rope in, like they probably
It would
could
take some
not-
sort of magic to see.
Yeah, they probably couldn't see in. Yeah, it doesn't really say.
Well, honestly, where you placed it over the pile of rocks is probably the least likely place they're going to walk anyway, so.
All right. So you're passing some time, attempting to do a short rest. You spent a 2nd level spell on rope trick, right?
Correct. Yep.
All right.
Oh, I guess I can do Eyes of the Night again using a spell slot.
So,
Should we discover it's vastly needed.
Yeah, your Eyes of the Night lasts an hour.
Yeah, so it's gonna.
Yeah, so that would go away then. But during this time, you would hear footsteps. Something or someone is approaching the area.
All
You
right.
can't see them yet because it's facing the entrance is facing down, but yeah, something sounds like it is coming this way.
Well, one of us could poke our heads out, but we would risk being seen.
I whisper, I think we should wait until they're, really close, and then we jump out.
if you do this, then we will not benefit from the magic that Clank has used to gain our abilities back. It would be as if we had not rested at all.
Rhea, would you like to record a message and we could drop a rock out the hole?
If you like. Are we letting them know we're here?
That would seem to be the best idea. Perhaps, hopefully, to parlay with them.
Or we can wait till the end of this rest and try to find them.
I think since you have used the energy and we have passed the time, how long has it been since we've climbed in?
This is about 15 minutes into the rest.
Oh, it's pretty early.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
I agree with Rhea.
I think we should complete the rest. We committed to it, and Clank spent the energy, the magical energy.
Cool.
But I'm not committed to that if everyone disagrees with me.
All right, so whatever
I'm
it
totally
is
okay.
is getting closer.
Unless they dispel us, then we're in trouble.
Then we just fall on the ground.
If they dispel us, then we're probably out of our league as far.
Let's find out. Yeah.
That is true.
Oh, that's a pretty decent spell for this level.
Yeah.
To be able to detect and undo Clank's magic.
Yep.
All right.
I mean, I assume that I assume these druids know exactly where we are because we're in their territory.
I also suspect that whatever we saw moving in the darkness may have watched us cast this spell and climb in.
Oh yeah.
I
Yep.
thought
Oh.
that too, Miri.
Oh dang.
Or
you're
Rhea.
right. Oh
So-
crap.
A moment later, what looks like a maybe it's an elf or a half elf comes wandering underneath, kind of looking around. She doesn't seem to see you, luckily.
Should we drop a rope and invite her up?
I think that if she is alone, then we might be at an advantage if she joins us up here. But, we might be able to overpower her if she was to try anything. But we know nothing of, I don't know.
Drop
Do
a
we want to
rope.
reveal ourselves, or do we want to complete our rest?
She is going to say in Elven, outsiders, are you there? Which I assume some of you do speak Elven.
Clank, drop a
Yeah.
rope.
Yeah.
Drop
Yeah,
it.
Ophelia does too.
Yeah, drop it. We hopefully outnumber her if she's
Can I
like
just
this.
poke my head out and say hi?
I'm assuming someone translated that because I don't
is
speak
that what you're
Elven.
doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what I
just
wanted
gonna.
to do.
Before he does that, I'm gonna pull him back, and I'm just gonna drop a rope out.
Okay, so I think when you drop the rope, it reveals the entrance. So
Yeah.
she would be a bit startled as the rope suddenly, seemingly comes out of nowhere. She grabs at her dagger, but as she sees you're not attacking, will
Join us.
soften
We have
a bit.
tea. Mike makes great
And
tea.
She says, you all should leave. This place is not welcoming to outsiders. If the others find you, they will kill you. I wish to go with you if you'll have me. I don't wish to be down here anymore.
Ascend,
You would
ascend
notice,
the rope and tell us more.
You would notice this is the one you encountered earlier that Elric attacked.
Oh, one of the druids that we fought?
Yes.
Clank's
Oh.
gonna grab Ophelia and push her head out so that she can talk to the druid and invite it up. Invite them
Hi,
up.
friend. You want to come up?
Shh, keep your voice
And
down.
then Clank's gonna pull her up.
Give
Sorry.
me a persuasion check.
Oh my goodness.
Ophelia?
Yeah, whoever invited her up.
Okay.
She seems very unsure about this weird rope.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Was not expecting a persuasion roll, and I don't see a hotkey for it. So
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
She's just so friendly and cherubic.
Yeah.
She's still a bit unsure, but she says, is it safe up there?
Very. Oh, sorry.
very safe, and it's discreet, and secret.
She's gonna
We
see
can talk
Elric.
more.
She's gonna see Elric and just start running.
So she is gonna start casting something.
Oh god. Fireball.
Oh, Joel, can I? Well, wait a second. I guess I can see her. So, do I recognize what she's casting, or would I have any way of knowing if it's offensive or defensive or exploratory or what?
Friends, spells can't cross this portal. We're safe in here.
So
I pull
unless she
Ophelia's head
dispels it.
back.
So she is gonna cast Bark Skin as her skin becomes much more tough and
As
barky.
soon as I see the effects of the spell, I tell everyone it is fine. She's just using precautions for herself, for her own safety.
Ophelia's fighting to keep her head out because she just assumes that this is a friend, and she just is like, "No, it's fine, guys."
But yeah, then she will grab the rope and climb up and into your space up there, which is I think just at 8 people now. So you're at your max. There's
Oh,
6
Ray
of
is with
you,
us.
Ray, and now her.
Okay.
So she
Grabs her hand and
kind of looks around at the extra dimensional space. This is not natural. I'm not very comfortable here. But
I would.
as
Okay.
I said, we should leave this place. The druids here will not take kindly to your presence. They would kill me if they knew I was talking to you. But I don't wish to be here anymore.
Can I? Is she speaking Elvish still?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So is
I
anyone?
would translate that as best I can, and in Elvis, I would ask her if she speaks any other languages.
Yes, I speak common, though not very well, she says with an accent.
I would reassure her in Druidic that it's her common sounds just fine, and we have many languages among this group, but common is the only one that we all have.
Common is the only one that's common.
Well, I shall try to speak common, though again I am not used to it. Thank you. I am a Lake of Ash, at your service.
Can you tell us more of the druids that you are seeking to leave?
She says, my grove has existed deep underground for many, many years. We live here protecting the ancient ruins of the Alcavian laboratory, which is an old abandoned structure from the time of the Dwarven Empire.
are there others like you that wish to recede away from the Druid Coven?
No,
Did you call us a coven?
most of
Sorry.
I don't know.
my people are
Ophelia's embarrassed now.
accepting of their life here, but I no longer wish to stay in these caves. I wish to see the surface. We've only seen small glimpses of it as they keep us deep underground, but I don't
Can you
want
help
that
us?
anymore.
Can you help
I'd
us
love for you
understand?
to come with us.
What are you saying, Rhea?
Can you help us understand why these ruins need protection, especially for a coven to? Or, listen to me, like you're repeating after Ophelia. Especially for a group of your skills and talents to dedicate so many generations to this and this alone as your
The
task.
area is imbued with the magic of the laboratory. The old ruins still protect ancient secrets within. It should not be disturbed by those on the surface. That is the vow we have taken for many centuries down here. And we have been mostly undisturbed until recently, when the surface seems to have found us again.
I think that the surface mostly is unaware of your presence here, although, you know, we are allied with some of those on the surface. I do not fully condone all of the invasive digging and mining and searching that some of these groups have done, but we do seek to find common cause between all parties and end such invasions as soon as possible.
Yes, we have felt the vibrations of the heavy-footed above. They are very they're easy to hear. Our scouts have detected them all over this area, both below and above, in the mountains and to the in the various directions, disturbing the ancient ruins closer to the lit lands of the surface. But only recently did you and they start venturing deeper,
If you wish,
encountering several of our pets.
if you,
Yes, we
if
are
you,
sorry.
yeah, if you wish to leave this place and join us in order to make that leaving, we will aid you, as long as you do not show some treachery that is, I see no. We hope there is no reason for us to be at odds, but we would appreciate if you could tell us more, so that we may act in the best interest of Mother Gaia and all involved here, as we do not understand these things.
Might they be interested in a peace treaty as well? Ophelia chimes in, so we can all get along peacefully.
This word treaty, what does this mean?
I would say something equivalent in Druidic.
Pact, maybe?
Yeah, agreement or exchange,
like,
or yeah.
Live peacefully without fighting, even though people have differing values. As I can explain to her in Elvish.
Nice.
Did you say anything, Elric?
I was gonna just blurt out. I was gonna be like, "Are they evil?"
My people do not wish to conspire with those of the tamed lands or those of the surface. We have our life down here. We protect the resources of the ancient world, those that we've dug out of the old ruins, as well as the other ruins that are still protected by the constructs of the dwarves. We have no wish for treaties. We just wish that our lands be left alone. Or at least they do, as I no longer wish to be down here.
What are your numbers?
Give me a persuasion at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
This was not the question for Rhea to ask.
Oh no.
She hesitates, giving other party members a chance to jump in.
What Rhea means is how many people are in your covenant, possibly how many may want to leave. I mean, you can't be the only one who wants to leave.
Give me a persuasion at disadvantage.
Oh, come on. Okay. All right. I tried to. Okay.
Better than
Yeah.
nothing.
No!
She says.
Oh, that's perception. My bad. Wait.
Yeah,
give me a
doesn't
sec.
count
I
as
was going to
rules.
say a +2 for you.
There we
Sounds
go.
low.
There we go. Not good, but
She says, there are none others who wish to leave, as far as I know. I do not want to tell you information about my coven, as I don't know you that well yet, and I don't know if you actually want peace or if you just wish to trick me. If you don't wish to interfere with with the grove, then there should be no reason for you to know more, only to stay away.
Ophelia elbows Rhea, seeing, "See, Coven, told you."
Is that what he said? I didn't catch
Yeah,
that.
he said Coven.
Oh, nice. No, that was actually kind of out of character. Where when you said that word, like I never thought of that like as anything but like witches, you know. But anyway.
My friend Rebecca, you say, right?
She says Aleka Bosch.
Powers may extend beyond these lands that are threatening this land. It might be worthwhile. You might have to extend your reach beyond these lands and make deals with things just beyond your land in order to protect these lands as well as Mother Gaia.
that was vague. That was so vague.
There are many parties in play, and some have different goals, and those goals are not all benevolent. I mean, they do include avarice and other flaws.
There is
such is
evil
the way of.
afoot.
She says,
But
if the surface dwellers wish to come down here, they will find only death. They would do well to stay in their sunlit areas.
can you tell me, these ankegs, are they pets or trained beasts like the boulets among your people? Or
Our shepherds have learned to tame the rage inside many of the creatures in these tunnels. They would not normally coexist, but through our knowledge of the land and actions, we have turned them into allies of a sort.
and
Does that
the
include
one
the
that
Umber Hulk?
yeah.
She says,
Sorry.
the Umber Hulks are more chaotic, but we have found a way to hide ourselves from them so they do not attack us.
So none of your people set this one on us.
No, they wander these tunnels, and they also dig through this area.
It seemed to me, and this is just a hunch, but it seemed like the Umber Hulk was kind of commanding the Enkegs.
It did?
No, the Umber Hulks do not have that type of power over the other creatures, though all of the creatures avoid the Queen Boule. She is the one who owns these tunnels. In fact, she's made many of these tunnels.
Oh.
We respect her and sometimes have to give her sacrifices.
So your dwellings are not here nearby in the neighboring tunnels, but further? They
are split among the underground ruins, although we do stay away from the Alcavian labs.
What are your
sometimes druids have to sacrifice people to her.
Oh.
That sounds very dark.
She says, I do not agree with the practice, but it seems to have kept her away from our away from our grove.
And is this difference in morality and views on morality that causes you to wish to leave your people, or is there more?
She says, I do not have a strong opinion one way or the other on the sacrifices. I just do not wish to be down here anymore.
If we wish to explore some of these labs that are down here in order to benefit the good on the above lands, would that be an issue with you, or?
Well, the labs are above, she says, in the caves where I first encountered you.
Are they
so it would be
guarded
okay
by
if
a
we were to
door
explore
with
them?
Are they guarded by a door with bright runes that
says,
illuminate
yes,
when you approach?
The door of the ancient dwarven peoples protects them. None of our people have ever entered the labs.
And do you know of other ruins further south? Not very much further, but there's another entrance to some ruins that have not yet been fully excavated that have shown some troubling shadowy miasma. Do you know of this?
She says there are many dwarven ruins in this area. I think the ones you refer to are closer to the surface.
Is there any lore or legend, stories even if you never thought them to be true, but anything you have heard about any of the dwarven ruins in this area that would be something we should know if those of the surface that we attempt to make peace with might be excavating, that they should be warned or they should be aware of?
Give me a persuasion check.
Why am I speaking?
You're doing the speaking.
Because you want to, apparently.
Yeah.
I guess. Sorry. I'm just curious about this chick and her story. I want to know everything she knows.
Yeah, no, take it away.
Fuck. See, the sad thing is even when you aren't good at a skill, you could roll amazingly. But no, I did it.
I mean, look at me. I've been rolling horrible.
She did it.
I've been rolling horrible all night. So I mean,
yeah.
She says, I am but an acolyte. The elders of my grove would have more information on the different ruins in this area, although they have seemed agitated by the recent coming of the surface folk and their disturbing of the ancient ruins.
I want to insight that, just because do I have any gauge on whether I think she's oh, never mind. Okay, I have no gauge on anything. Never mind.
I want to know this too, though. Ophelia's piqued interest.
What I was thinking. Well, I guess my passive is 16. My thought was, okay, it's understandable that she would withhold certain information from us, and she straight up said she didn't want to share certain information with us. That's understandable. We just met. But is there any part where I feel like she is like leading us or deceiving us or?
No, you don't sense deception. She seems nervous and untrusting of the group, and maybe a little bit of desperation, trying to get out of here. But you don't sense that she is being.
I do think it might be
deceptive.
beneficial. I do think it might be beneficial to escape with haste, in case some others are maybe coming. We have been spending some time here, and I would not like to be caught off guard.
Especially if you need to leave with haste, then we can. Yeah, but where will you go when we reach the surface? Do you wish to just strike out on your own? How will you know where to?
That was my thought. What do you wish as payment for your help? I know that surface people often want things for their actions.
Do you not trade? Do you not trade skills for goods below?
She says, "No, we don't trade with anyone from the surface."
Perhaps you could assist with Char as we are looking to reform and rebuild this town, and even if you just make occasional visits, I think your presence and your knowledge would be greatly appreciated, considering your knowledge base.
Why don't we do MVP votes and pick this up next time? Because I think like Elric is already taken off.
Yeah, I'm just getting ready for
I
work.
wonder if someone who has always lived in the wilds, and more specifically the underground wilds, would really be a good agent to send to a city. They would be quite lost, I think, for some time without guidance.
She says,
well, we also have.
I am willing to do what is necessary to secure your help. I doubt I will be able to leave these caves if I don't have passage granted, as I know that there are many on the surface, and I'm guessing they are guarding those tunnels. So I am willing to do whatever is necessary to how did you put it? To sign or to have a treaty with you and your group.
Perhaps Doru might be able to offer some insight and passage.
Yeah, I bet Melody and Doru would be able to help.
And be able to assist with our friend here, our newly formed friend.
Ria, what are you saying? Or
we can speak more on this later, and I think we should offer the options available to our new friend. But I do wonder, for someone of her knowledge and upbringing and familiarity with the wilds and unfamiliarity with the above, the surface dwellers civilizations, that the city will be even a city the size of Char would be quite overwhelming initially. I think it depends on you are seeking to leave here, but what is your goal beyond that? Do you wish to go find a place in the wilds to live out your life alone? Do you wish to find companionship? Do you wish to this would I think alter how we might advise you or where we might take you.
So let's pick it
up sorry.
next time.
Rio's like, more questions.
Yeah.
I'm not done
I
yet.
need to know. Damn it,
Actually,
Lou.
I kind of want to hook her up with Fedloy, not hook her up like romantic relationship, but I kind of want to introduce her to Fedloy, which is Ria's mentor.
Ria's mentor. Okay.
It is Ria's mentor, so he is present in this game, even though you guys haven't met him.
Okay. Yeah, I have no idea who that is yet, so that's why.
Yeah.
Alright,
That would be why you don't
I
know.
want to introduce her to Doru. I think Doru could
Yeah,
be
no,
great.
I think you're right though. Among the people of Char, she would probably get along well with Doru.
Well, there's
Well,
still the
Doru's
problem
wonderful
of
to everyone.
there's still the problem of Elduin.
Yeah.
When we get
We have to
back.
figure his situation out with Char as well. You're right.
So wait, what is his situation with Char? I thought you were referring to his like
He
Elduin
murdered
killed a priest.
somebody.
undead re-aliveness, but
Also, he's
The-
also supposedly a dead man, so that's a problem.
oh, so people of Char believe he is gone. He's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay, he recovered. Look at that. Love modern medicine.
And
Melodies
they're
are
investigating
great
the
at this.
murder of the priest that Elduin committed when he was revived or brought back.
Wait, Eldwin killed the person who brought him back?
Yeah, as part of my dark reap. I don't want to call it dark
Gotcha.
reaper.
Reboot.
Yeah, as part of his reboot, after doing something pretty silly, he killed a priest after becoming a vampire.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I am not sure. Like, obviously, this moment when we're talking to this chick is not when we share this as a party. This is totally out of character.
Correct.
And
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm just gonna say that Rhea doesn't know this yet, and at some point we need to talk.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah.
All right. This game brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
Yep.
And NordVPN.
NordVPN.
Did we have
emerged
did we
from
have-
Fiant.
Did we have
Yeah.
MVP or?
Oh, yeah, I forgot
Yeah,
about
it
I
is
voted.
Rhea.
Oh, me? Oh, wow.
Hey.
Thank you, guys. I'm actually really low on
Yeah.
inspiration, so thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Oh, we should keep tally of who's got how much inspiration so we all know how to vote.
That's not
No, it's a
metagaming at
mystery
all.
every time. Yeah, let's not vote for actually who was MVP. Let's vote for whoever's low because we feel bad for him.
There was
Well,
once
I
upon a
mean-
time I was in a group where we all voted for different people. Like there was one vote for everyone. It was a complete like all around tie. And Lou gave everyone inspiration points. He's like, all right, you all get it. And we were like, And he's like, all right, I'm never doing that again.
Way to ruin it.
Yeah.
That was like, I don't know, 2.5 years ago, Lou. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it was a while ago.
There's a
Okay,
reason
so
for all the rules.
Eldwin, I just gotta say, you are so like calm and measured and like soft spoken, not like in a bad way. Like your voice is great. I love your voice.
Are we
but
off of
because
stream, Lou?
No, not yet, but we can end it.
Okay.
well, what